it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started. Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
Evening, folks. It's Korey Davis 49er Wednesday. Oh. And what we got today is we're actually going to be talking about fantasy football. We're going to be talking league rules, maybe even do a fantasy mock draft. You know, we got my guy somewhere on the dark side of the moon. Kenny, what's up, buddy?
How you doing?
I don't know. My friggin' laptop is acting weird, so I'm going to be like working on it after the show or maybe tomorrow.
Something weird's going on.
Well, what do you mean?
I had to take a nap like an hour and a half ago. I just was passed out, man, and I got enough sleep. And I just had the weirdest dream, man. I was on the George Washington Bridge, and I was scared to death to move.
John Jay, what's cracking, buddy?
What's up, John Jay?
Don, what's happening?
Hey, Don.
How's it going? We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. I think he's over at Levi's channel. Levi isn't with us just yet.
Daniel Berry.
Daniel Berry. But, yeah, man, you know, it's coming up. You know, we got fantasy football coming up. We got, like, July 11th. You know what happens July 11th, right?
No clue.
That's when the Madden cover's announced.
Oh. What do we think?
I guess.
I think it's Jamar Chase. You think it's Saquon Barkley, right?
I do think it's Saquon Barkley. He was Offensive Player of the Year last year.
Yeah. Probably good.
CMC was Offensive Player of the Year in 2023, who was on the cover.
Yeah, don't remind me. He was my first pick in fantasy last year.
I know. But, you know, it's just one of those things, you know, like, I already told you mine. I already told you my theory. I'm going to stay away from the top three.
Yeah.
Like Madden covers, I'm staying away from the top
I
three.
just hope I pick fourth or above. That's what I'm going to say about that, because I can't pass up on Barkley or Jamar Chase if I have the first three picks.
Justin Jefferson's another one, though.
Justin Jefferson,
but he's also like, he's going to have that rookie quarterback that no one knows anything about.
Yeah, that's why I'm
But
saying
he's also, look what he did with Kirk Cousins and then 1,500 plus yards with Sam Darnold and missed a couple games.
But Darnold, he's a stud. Sam Darnold's a stud.
Sam Darnold's a stud. Huh? He is? Papa J, what's cracking, buddy?
What's up, Papa?
But
I was looking today. Papa J lives in, I don't want to say where he lives, but I was looking where he lived today for places to live, because it's getting real expensive out here where I am. So I might have to move.
Huh? Look, YTC is alive. Look, see? He's live.
There he is.
Yep. Well, there's Levi. His camera's not on, but he's joined. We'll give him that. Levis, the Florida man, you know. But Papa J says this. Dude, it's getting that way everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, look, my mortgage payment wouldn't even get you a 1-bedroom apartment right now.
Yeah, I know. And most people are selling their homes too, because they're getting really great offers from things like private equity.
I mean, it's like, no, it makes sense if you can find a job in the middle of BFE. You know, it makes sense to move out there, buy a house out there because it's cheap and sell your house that's in the more populated area, right? It makes sense. But at this point in time, I could literally make, what is it? I figured it out. It was like $270 something thousand by selling my place right now.
There you go. It's a good idea.
It's insane. But buying a place to replace it.
It would talk $400,000 more.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, you know my answer. This is a football podcast, but you know my answer is I'm leaving.
That's right.
The
it's a football
I'm leaving
podcast.
the
I gotta remind
country,
myself.
and it has nothing to do with the country being that I don't like it. The country, it's got a lot cheaper to live somewhere else.
Dude, honestly, it depends on where you're at.
I'm moving to Ireland with Shifty.
California's expensive. New York's expensive. It's really depends on what city you're in. When it comes to you, it depends on what city you're in.
Well, once I'm retired completely, once I'm retired completely, it doesn't matter where I live. I just have to be able to have the UPS. As long as UPS to get to where I live, I'm happy. I'll be fine.
UPS delivers everywhere, Kenny.
That's right. Who's that kid?
So does USPS. Shout out to Bryant. Yeah. Speaking of, I gotta ask him where he got transferred to. I know he got transferred.
No, but he was already where he needed to be. They moved him.
No. He was driving quite a ways.
He was still.
Okay. So hopefully he's closer to home now.
Well, from what I understand, they were opening a place where he lived in the same place. So I don't know if that's where he went, but maybe eventually he will end up there.
His plan was to go to move to his city. Eventually, that's like after he becomes permanent, he can like transfer.
He can make his choice.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, they actually. It's weird how they do it. Like they redid his contract. Speaking of, I'm gonna actually give that guy a text. I haven't heard from him for a minute.
Spongy, if you get headphones, your mic will be better.
These are technically considered headphones.
Oh yeah, not exactly.
If I could connect like my controller headset to this, yes.
Yeah, your video game one.
So I just want to show you something real quick. But Levi, I meant to come on last week and thank you for something.
What's that?
I want to thank the Ravens for voting against the tush push ban.
We
support you. We support you.
We do it with Mark Andrews and our third string tight end. So
yeah, but you know what?
People are just mad they can't do it like us.
People say that. People say exactly what Levi said, but it's not about that for me. It's boring as fuck. Period. I don't want to see 6 tush pushes to end the game now. I don't want to see that. It's boring as hell.
Well, that was entertaining.
Well, another thing too. One team didn't vote to ban it that plays the Eagles. Everyone else who plays them voted to ban it.
Yeah, well, Green Bay, I think, started it, right?
Yeah.
And it was a lot. I think it was 7 NFC team or AFC teams that voted to not ban it because it's like, we play the Eagles once every 4 years. Why do we care?
So,
yeah.
I know David already saw this. Levi might have too. But I just want to show you guys this. The special guest on the podcast. Hold on. This might be better.
Is that Stone Blanton? Who is that?
Tommy, what's cracking, buddy?
What's up?
Oh, I see. One of our best players on the O line.
And then brand new.
We're actually going to be starting now. Now we're going to start talking about fantasy football here, and it's been a long time since I've played. I'm not going to lie, and it's like, what is the difference in the leagues and the rules? Like Levi's going to know. Levi and Kenny might know a lot more about this than I do. That's for sure.
Spongy knows too.
I mean, the most obvious thing. We'll start. I feel like one of the most basic things is this: is it a PPR league?
Yeah.
Do you know what that stands for, David?
No.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Points per reception, which I cannot live without. If you don't have PPR, I don't want to be in
PPR was a game changer when it was added to fantasy because running backs, all of a sudden, their pass catching value was truly, every check down is basically worth a point.
That's how I won last year. Guys.
I gotta head out, like I said.
All right, Sponge.
Maybe I'll pop back in later, but I had my last day of exams tomorrow, so.
All right, good luck.
Oh, good luck, bro.
Yep.
All right, Spongy.
Watch
Have
this
a
on
good day,
replay.
buddy.
Yep, see.
Good luck.
So, like, for
Study
example,
hard.
David, last year, David, for example, I had David Achan, you know, who's basically had he definitely had 78 receptions. Like, that's an extra 78 points coming from your running back. I also had Malik Neighbors, who had a ton of receptions. And so you want a guy like Brock Bowers and you know, things like that.
Yeah, mostly
a guy like Jamar Chase.
Yeah, who gets 12 targets a game minimum.
And whoever Jameis Winston is throwing to will get 10 to 15 targets. That is if he plays.
And whatever defense is playing against him, definitely have to start them. Oh.
And then you think about it, you know, because a lot of teams, like, I mean, you're absolutely right. The Bengals, for example, their defense is barely going to be on the field. So that offense is going to have a ton of opportunities to score.
Look at this.
Jokingly, man,
Not
check out this
sponsored
nice.
YouTube, anyway.
Yeah, this is my merch shop.
I see.
I made some nice.
Well, not sponsored by
This
me
is-
anyway. It's sponsored by
this-
Levi, like down
This
there.
is brand new stuff.
Yeah, brand new. I just made the other day a 5-piece pin set. I've got a really nice Under Armour shirt with a nice embroidered estimate. You know, established 1996. That's a nice Under Armour.
That looks
shirt
like
right
a coach's staff shirt right
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
like we got a nice
Steve-O
little duffel
in the
bag
building.
inside where greatness is
buddy?
made. I put on the inside of the bag, like.
I hope
Got
Steve-O didn't miss
drawstring.
the last conversation, by the way, about
Socks.
PPR.
I prefer this my
he
semi-original.
Okay.
This was my original Under Armour, and that's embroidered.
He
by
must
the
have
way.
lost because of it.
That's not like printed on. That's embroidered onto that shirt.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of looks nice, but we'll see. AI art, all AI art.
You know, a lesson Steve-O actually taught me. This is last year. Is if you're drafting a combo, keep in mind those guys are going to have like a quarterback, wide receiver, or whatever. They're going to have the same bye week.
Yeah, the stack.
So you better be prepared, right? If you do something like that.
Oh yeah.
El
Well,
Rey de la Panchaya.
So explain this to me. Why are running backs so valuable? I mean, I was looking at who scores like the most a game and all this stuff. Lamar Jackson's like probably the all-time great when it comes to fantasy quarterbacks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's gonna throw it. He's gonna run it. He
That's
had
exactly
like
it.
45 touchdowns.
literally.
Last year.
He's been very consistent, and I mean, he's a fantasy beast. You know,
Well, here's the thing: it's if you play head to head, which is another thing that I only play head to head, and so that means that you go up against someone every week. If you have a bad week, it doesn't matter if you have Jamar Chase, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry all on the same team. If they all just have a bad week one week, you're going to lose. So it doesn't matter how many great players you have.
Also, whenever
Loose or lose?
You're going to lose.
whoever has the worst record
Did you hear? Did you hear?
NFL
Loose.
has the highest.
Oh, I just hate when people do that.
Which
Oh,
waiver
They're
Right.
grammatically
wires
challenged.
picking up
Sorry.
Like that.
free agents, you know, throughout the week. So sometimes kind of pays to lose a little bit early, in my opinion, because getting the priority on the waiver wire when those first injuries happen throughout the season kind of can, you know, I don't know, man. I'm excited for fantasy this year.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking tonight.
Uh-oh.
what?
Tomorrow's my last day of work. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, that's right.
Hold on. So, why is tomorrow your last day at work?
Well, because we're closed for the summer and I'm going on employment, but they usually place me somewhere, but this year they didn't, so super pissed off.
Oh.
But yeah. Oh well.
You should
Who
work
could
on a
live
cruise
on it?
ship.
Who could live on $1,800 a month? It's ridiculous.
Not in California.
Yeah, man, that's terrible.
I don't think. I mean, you possibly could here in Utah, but then you would qualify for like all kinds of state benefits.
Well,
that much,
$1,800
it's
isn't
like-
enough to pay most rent or mortgages, and so
$1,800
you-
bucks will get you a 2-bedroom apartment in a nice neighborhood around here.
Well, I pay less than that for rent, but still.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, only reason I know that is like the safety / QA chick at my work was like looking for new apartments because her lease was coming up, and she's like, I don't know if I want to stay here. So she's looking around, she's going, dang, like I'm sitting there like, I don't think you're gonna find a better price than where you're at right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know, it also helps if you have a partner, like a girlfriend, right? Because see, I don't really have any interest in that.
Now she's a
But
good
that would
chick.
cut your bills
She
in
has
half.
a boyfriend.
Vice is writing articles about that thrupling just to pay rent.
And I could move out and move over there
See, I could have done
because
that in
it's paid off, so I wouldn't have to pay rent. But I probably would for the homeowners association.
I think
Yeah,
we
when-
pay like
So-
$2,400 a month.
When I lived
For
in
a homeowner?
LA,
Oh.
I could have done that when I lived in LA. I was dating a Persian Jew, and I was dating
Yummy.
a Mormon at the same time. No, a Persian Jew is okay. It's not a bad word. I was dating a Persian Jew and a Mormon at the same time, but they couldn't live together, and so that's why I didn't do the throuple. Too bad. Would have been fantastic.
Well, I mean,
Farm.
the thing about dating a Mormon is they can cook.
That's not all.
Yeah.
What they also
trained.
do?
They're trained to do a lot of things very
They
early.
pray heavy.
Kenny.
What I mean
Eric
is them.
Wallace, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, Eric Walls.
I am back.
Hey, what's up with the Knicks?
He's
Dry
only-
TC?
he's
Come
saying
on.
that because
Why can't we all
I'm
get
in
along?
Utah, which a lot of people think it's like all more.
Diddy,
It's not.
that's
It's
why.
less than 50% of the population.
Well,
here.
actually, David corrected me because I realized she's not a Mormon. She like escaped one of those Mormon cult sects, like one of those things. And so
Ew.
Oh, Jehovah's
so
Witness.
she's from Southeast Utah. Okay, I
Southeast
got
Utah,
you.
yeah, she actually ran away. They were trying to marry her to some like 85-year-old man, and she ran away. Ended up in LA with me, which is kind of worse, but she should have stayed where she was. Anyway.
I'd rather not be with you. I'd rather be with.
You'd rather be with an 85-year-old man in Southeast Utah?
Just take a sip.
Well, you know.
Well, I'll remember that.
Hey, there are cities down there. Towns, I should say. They're not.
Towns.
So
cities,
is
they're
that
not
is
very
that the
big.
new
Tent cities.
man or bear in the woods? It's Kenny or 80-year-old guy, Mormon guy.
I mean, like
your
I said,
choice.
she was better off.
Oh my
than-
God. Thunder about to go up 30, man.
She had a red pickup truck, and she wore jeans that were like 3 sizes too big. She was a weirdo. Man. This
Oh,
weirdo.
you talking NBA?
What the
Like,
hell?
I don't pay attention to that.
You talking about basketball?
What Star
Yeah,
Wars?
I don't pay
Battlefront
attention.
2?
I don't pay attention to that. It's kind of.
I don't watch basketball.
It's like Lakers,
Wow.
Celtics, and then there's other teams.
I really want to play.
The
Yeah,
best
that's
in the
literally
world.
the
Dude,
NBA.
Levi, Devin Leary might be my fantasy quarterback next season.
Damn, I thought you were gone. No, fuck.
I
It
wouldn't
was
even
going to be a
come
good night.
Who?
Devins, man.
If you leave college, you'll make a lot less coming to the NBA or coming to the NFL.
Yeah, that's true with NIL money.
I would
A
rather
lot of
just
players
stay in
are.
college at this point as long as possible.
I mean,
I
you can
tried
even
to
go
do
the
that.
Josh Gordon route and just deal drugs at Baylor and still make more money than your rookie contract.
Baylor.
Hey, dry TC. Look at this real quick.
Oh my god.
Dry TC.
Hey, he loves my.
Oh.
Sorry.
I think his workload is going to come down.
Apparently,
this
Sponge, though, we were talking to Howie a lot on draft day.
year. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Hopefully he keeps his
Howie
job.
Mandel.
He's a fumbler.
Hopefully, this card can become better than what I got it
I
at.
think it'll be worth something as long as he stops fumbling and doesn't
I
lose his
gotta-
job
I'm gonna get it graded, but you know.
to Cam Scattaboo. You know what?
And
Where
then-
I feel like they messed up, the Giants. I feel where they messed up. If YTC is still here, I feel like where the Giants messed up is not getting another like Malik Neighbors wide receiver. That would have been a lot better.
So, talking football, I had this clip saved because I figured y'all would like it because y'all all love to shit on the Cowboys. And it was Dan Orlovsky talking about this Cowboys defense, after the draft and everything. And his biggest concern is their weight.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw their chances of making the playoffs are the 4th worst in the NFL.
I think they have
Who?
one. I think
The
they
Cowboys.
have one defensive lineman over 300 pounds.
So
like
they
a
don't
lot of
have
their
any.
guys are like
They don't have
260,
any.
240.
I actually said,
Yeah.
and I'm
260,
sticking
280.
by this. Dallas
Yeah.
is winning that division this year. I'm sticking by that.
So
Guess
The
who
Giants-
Guess who just bought a house in Fort Worth, Texas? Jalen Ramsey.
I want to know what place. I want to
June
know what
1st.
place Spongy
1st.
thinks the Giants are coming in.
Did Jalen ever play for Houston's? He likes to go back to old coaches.
I think it's just a perfect place for
D'Amico
someone like Jalen
Ryans?
Ramsey.
No, he never played there.
Okay, no, so he
Never
didn't
played
play
for him.
D'Amico.
No.
I just don't
Jackson
know.
Dart sucks, dude. I'm not sold on him at all.
I don't like
But I could
Jackson
be
Dart.
wrong.
I didn't like Jackson Dart.
Jackson?
He's
Jackson.
getting
I'm excited
$17
to
million.
see about Jackson Dart.
He
He's
could
getting
be
$17
good.
million to sit this year. So, well,
Well, for your sake, Dry TC, I hope he's good. But what place do you think the
New Orleans
Giants are
Saints.
going to be in?
Spencer Rattler, you think he'll start over Tyler Shuck?
Yeah. Or Tyler Shock.
All right. Well, he's going to get a chance, that's for sure. I heard Shador
some point.
Sanders. I heard Shador Sanders with the 4th quarterback on Cleveland right now. Uh-oh.
Giants did really well in the draft, though.
They're not guaranteeing Shador a roster spot.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard he's
Yeah.
QB4 right now.
Dude, I think the Giants finally beat. I wonder if the Giants finally beat Dallas.
If Shador gets dropped or something, the Eagles will take him in 2 seconds. Don't think they won't.
A millisecond.
Kyle McCord, is that how it will go? Will we drop Kyle McCord in that case?
You should have.
I like Kyle McCord. I like Kyle McCord.
I like him. I think he's fine for you guys.
He did. Shador was like terrible. The worst interview in history, they said.
I'll take him.
Like it's bad.
You know who had a? Do you know who had the worst Wonderlic score? If you don't know what the Wonderlic test is, look it up. But you know what the worst Wonderlic score ever in history? One of the worst scores. One of the best running backs ever, Frank Gore.
Hey, you know who's going to be better than Shador?
Who? Cam Ward?
The future.
Hey, we're talking fantasy football tonight, guys. Like,
Nah, he's
I don't
talking
know.
about fucking the backup in the Philly. You're not slick.
oh,
What the
we're
hell's his
talking
name
backup
again?
Quarterbacks, Shador Sanders. Okay, I see where you're coming.
Yeah,
No, he's talking. He's talking about his backup.
You want to talk about how there's now a Protector of the Year award. I don't know if y'all got into that last week.
Yes.
Yeah, Jake Brendel.
It's gonna be
Eagles
Jake Brendel, my ass.
For Jake Brendel's
would
winning
love-
Protector of the Year, Tommy. That's my other
I
bold
would
take.
love Jake Brendel. I would love Jake Brendel to win that. That would be
He will.
hilarious.
He will win it, guys.
Over anybody on the Beagles? Give me a fucking break.
The Eagles are going down this year. Down.
Our backup guard.
Green Knight going down. I'm not the only one who thinks the Eagles are going to
yes, YTC. I have to agree with this. He did do it to himself by doing this.
See, I like a player like that. I like people who go against the grain, who challenge, who are annoying.
Yeah,
I don't like people who follow orders.
So basically, you.
People like me, yes. That's why I hang out with David. He goes against the grain. He challenges me often. I don't want people kissing my ass.
We do. Hey, we haven't done that in the last couple of weeks. We're slacking.
I don't want David kissing my ass. I want him to challenge me on everything. That's why we hang out.
What about David licking her ass?
I don't kiss ass.
I said
I
against
never
the
have.
grain.
You never have and never will, David.
Nobody should
Give it
do
a
that.
lick.
No.
I don't like cheerleaders and I don't like ass kisses.
Hey, you know who I've seen a lot of good stuff on as a UDFA? This guy
Go
right
on.
here.
Kansas, huh?
Kobe.
The Bandit? Kobe Bryant without
Yeah, I
the
saw
K.
one of the Ravens guys didn't realize that. He
Better
went
than Mello
undrafted.
Dodson, I'll tell you that much.
No, but like supposedly, whoever the quarterback, no, not the head coach of the Ravens, or
What
not
is-
the Ravens, Atlanta. Is that Raheem Morris, right?
Hotlanta, Raheem Morris.
Have y'all seen about
The
Stephon
failed
Diggs?
guns?
He's been this guy, Kobe Bryant supposedly been the best rookie out of camp for the Falcons.
Really, not Shiloh Sanders? I'm surprised.
That's
The
Tampa.
Bucks.
Now hold on,
That's
hold
Tampa.
on, guys. Let's put in context what we're talking about. We're talking about rookie camp. Like
Sorry, that is Tampa.
they're not playing veterans. They're not, they're not playing
the
other
coach-
teams. They're not playing. We're not talking about a game. We're talking about practice.
Gave him the most
Like,
praise,
shout
and
out
he was
to Allen Iverson.
undrafted. He was undrafted.
Corey Davis is here.
Shiloh.
John Jay.
John Judd. Corey
Oh.
Davis is always here.
He's always with us. It's Corey Davis 49er Wednesday.
You
Did
think
y'all
Heaven,
see
you
about
think Heaven is
Stephon
fun?
No, but he
Diggs,
called himself Corey Davis.
He might get released, honestly. If
It
that
says
keeps up, he'll
John
get
Jay.
released.
Yo. Sorry, I'm
What's
late.
up,
What
It
up,
does?
John Jay? How's it
Yeah,
going,
little-
buddy?
Wait, what?
It says little
But,
John J. Little on the side. See?
Stephon
wondering-
Diggs apparently has been missing Patriots OTAs, and
Hang out with some women.
and a
I'm
video
honoring
came out with him and a
the
bunch of
godfather
Instagram
of the
models
Niners,
on a
Corey
boat with a
Davis.
suspicious pink substance.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, that's called vodka and Pepto-Bismol. I drank a lot of that in college.
Did he
What
do
does
some
that even do?
type of powder?
I bet they
Levi.
go together well.
It does because
You know
it
what I
soothes your night before drinking
Levi,
while
you
you're
know
getting
what-
drunk.
you know
What is
I
that?
think?
What is that stuff
What's
Jamarcus Russell got in trouble for?
Purple drink?
I think that if
Purple drink.
I think
The scissor? The scissor.
Vrabel already had a pretty
Oh, the
hot
syrup?
conversation. He had a-
Promethazine?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Syrup.
promethazine.
The
He was-
scissor.
You don't know. You don't
You know,
know.
Sipping on the scissor.
Vrabel wasn't very happy with Milton Williams for something
Dude.
he did.
You mean Joe
I'm a
Milton?
syrup sipping
Right?
animal. Syrup.
Dude, I drank a whole
So-
bottle in fucking one
and
day,
that's their-
dude. That's how bad
their
I was.
Biggest free agent of all time. Like
I should be
club-wise.
dead.
Yeah.
Tussin tripping.
So they might straight out release Diggs if this keeps up.
I doubt it. It's a regular behavior by a diva wide receiver. There's a lot of people. Terry McLaurin is holding out too, so Terry
Mike
McLaurin
Vrabel.
hasn't been.
Well, but no videos are coming out of Terry McLaurin, and Terry has actually kept it very professional, from what I heard.
That doesn't mean he's not, diddying it out right now. It just means that you can't catch
No,
him. You
really,
haven't seen
he
him.
hasn't. Nothing has came
No
out
diddy,
about
bro.
him.
Diddy dum diddy do. Do
The
what?
Manfred man. The man.
Don't fall asleep at Diddy.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
Diddy,
dude.
Juno.
Why do you think Justin
I
Bieber's
can't.
like broke?
I can't talk about this with Spongy on it. Yeah.
You guys know Justin Bieber's like bankrupt, right? A guy who makes all that money, he has no money.
Nobody
You know, it's
cares.
funny.
What? How is that
I was actually
possible?
talking to my girlfriend
Same
about
thing
that.
happened
It
to
was
MC
pretty
Hammer.
sad to see if y'all didn't know like what happened at Coachella.
Remember that song when he went gangster?
Too
Oh,
legit to quit.
town.
Mhm.
Talk
Haley
about the
was
city.
dragging him
Too
around.
Oh,
Too
town.
legit
He's
to
like
quit.
fucking just
No, but that
out
wasn't
of their
gangster.
mind,
That was like
like
the cheesy.
drugged up. And apparently Haley was keeping like Justin's little brother and sister there, like away from him at one point when he was just straight
I don't know
fucking
what she
wilding
was
out on
thinking.
drugs.
I
Like
don't know. The Baldwin family's a little wacky
Who?
anyway.
everyone
Justin Bieber?
jokes Haley's biggest problem is she's not Selena.
Oh man, I love Selena. I still
Bitty
love,
bitty
Justin
bum
Bieber,
bum.
And so does Haley Bieber.
I still love Selena. I don't think he wanted Haley. at
Bitty
all.
bitty 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 bitty
Yeah,
bum
that's
bum.
the real thing. I have a girlfriend, so we talk about these things.
Of course. But who's your top running back this year, Levi?
Give me Jetty.
Really? Is that for real or you just kidding? I don't know. He's not going to be able to run the ball when they're down 21 points every week.
Genty's
They
overrated.
didn't fix the defense at all.
Yeah, I'm not a genty person.
Dude,
What did they do to the
I'm telling
defense?
you,
I want to.
Pete Carroll is going to run the crap out of the ball.
I
A
feel
good
like
defense,
gonna
and
try.
a good running game.
Minimum. Like,
Yeah, I'm just
I feel
worried
like
they're going to be
it's gonna
losing most of the time. You usually
110
don't run the
minimum.
ball when you're losing. So
But I'm telling you, their entire concept is they might surprise some people.
you want another
man.
bold take, guys?
Ooh.
I already given you two this. Today.
Yeah, give
I'll
me
you
one.
Another one.
Give me.
Will Shipley will have more rushing yards than Ashton Genty this year.
Holy shit balls!
I know.
Yeah, you
Spongy
know-
likes that. Think about it, Levi.
I mean, there's always that potential, right? I hope not, but
Why did you draft him already in the league?
Oh
I
no,
don't know,
just
buddy. I'm
okay.
I'm
general.
telling you,
Could mean
the
an
way
injury
Pete Carroll
happens.
runs an offense, like when it comes to the Raiders' defense, they just got to be like middle of the pack a little better with a
Gritty
good
in the
running
building.
game.
Well, the good thing, David, is I like all three people on the Raiders, which is more than usual during a fantasy year. I like Gino. I like Jacoby Myers.
What
I
up,
like
Rudy?
Bowers. I like three people on the Raiders.
I'm
Usually it's
telling
not
you,
even two.
they're running it and
Bowers,
then play
I
action
think
faking
Bowers
and
is going.
taking everyone deep.
Bowers
Yeah.
is going
That's-
first round in the mock drafts. Yeah, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
he
He's
is.
gonna,
You
he's
gotta
gonna
think
go
about the-
first round.
Yeah, well, he may
Yeah.
not repeat what happened
Gino
last year.
never
Be ready for
had
that.
any type of weapon like Brock his entire time.
Genty's also gonna go
Same
first.
thing, like Genty, their running back room was abysmal last year. They addressed that interior offensive line a little bit, which was their biggest struggle. Wide receivers, they got a bunch of guys that go deep.
Didn't they get
Jacoby
two
works the
tackles as
slot
well?
really
They got two tackles.
Yeah, they did pretty well.
I like their
They did good offensively, but their defense has been shit for years.
I have a real feeling that Genty could go before Saquon in fantasy.
Well, I don't know about
Dude,
that.
Well, because Saquon's on the cover. He's on the cover of. He's on the cover of Madden, dude. He's fucked.
When we did a Power 32 with Kenny, I had the number 1 overall pick. I almost thought about taking Genty number 1 overall. I just
But are you talking about Dynasty League or are you talking about a regular fantasy league?
I ended up taking him in the second round, didn't I?
No, I can't do
Tommy,
that.
that's false information.
There's a
It's not
small
actually-
chance that the
He will be.
Eagles' offensive line might not be as good with Becton gone, which could affect Saquon's numbers.
Well, first, if some people don't know, Dynasty League in fantasy, that means you get to keep the players that you draft, like 6. It's up to the league. But you can keep up to 4 to 6 players. And so I could see picking Genty before Saquon in that case.
I think
up the league.
I think it's hot take time from John Jay, and I think Saquon will have a regression if he plays all games.
Yeah, I think
It says.
I'm not gonna
It
say
says
what I
cover
think,
of Madden
because you're not supposed to
26
jinx
features
someone.
Philadelphia Eagles running back Saquon Barkley. That's what happens when you Google
They
it.
haven't announced it yet. They don't do
They
that
haven't
until
announced
July
it.
11th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was
All right, my bad.
The top three
It was a
front
fake
runners
checker.
are Saquon Barkley,
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson.
Jettas.
It's gotta be Saquon, man.
Yeah.
There's two people on the
Jeddah,
college
great.
cover.
Did the Bengals even make the fucking playoffs? No.
They
Yeah,
just
Yeah, exactly.
They just
And you
missed
get the
it.
Super Bowl champion fucking.
It's,
yeah, as great as Jeddah is, Latu.
No way Jettas makes the cover. I don't.
Kenny,
Exactly.
it's multiple people on the college football. It's not just two.
Yeah,
More.
no. Oh, I thought it was just 2.
College, that.
No.
Mm-hmm.
There are multiple coverage for college. Multiple covers.
So there will
Another-
be different games with different players on each cover, like a comic book. Sometimes
I think
though?
there's
Is that what you mean?
they came out with all the potential covers. I think one's gonna stick. One's gonna be for the deluxe edition. One's gonna be for the normal. They
Okay,
just have
that's
to
what-
figure out which ones. But there are
All
multiple.
right, what's the topic tonight?
Fantasy football.
Oh God, I don't.
And
So my number one running back is going to be
Come on,
for
man.
me, Jahmyr Gibbs is the first running back I take. Even if I pick 4th and he's like 6 to 8, I'm picking him 4th. I don't care.
Yeah, me too.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Very
Gibbs
good
is a
pick.
stud.
Gibbs
Gibbs
number
is-
1.
You know what? You know who wouldn't
are
be
you gonna
very
run
bad
a
option?
lobby, David?
I told him to go to the easiest way to do it, where like even people in the chat can join us. We can go to Yahoo Fantasy Football and pick a draft that doesn't start for
Whoa.
like 5 minutes, and we'll all get in the same room.
Oh, I think there's a way we can just do a private code.
Or you could do that too. Yeah, I just thought if we
Maybe,
might
I'm
have some
interested.
weirdos out
I
there join
forget.
us.
Who's the running back for the Bears right now?
Set it up, Levi. The Bears running back right now is Swift, but I hear they're going to sign Nick Chubb as well.
No, Kenny. The Bears have the best running backs in the NFL. I can't
Yeah,
do
they
it.
got.
I can't do it.
Is it
you know who
Roshan
could
Johnson?
You know who could be a sneaky play in fantasy this year? Roshan Johnson.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Well, remember the Bears never had an O line until this year. So
What did I say?
I would
I,
keep
uh,
Swift and
Ben-
Roshan.
Ben-
If you weren't there for
Ben Johnson.
Thursdays, one of my guys was it Calvin Ridley from the Titans.
I love Calvin Ridley this year, and I loved him last year.
with Cam Ward over there. He's
What did
put
he
back-to-back
do?
1,000-yard seasons
Calvin
with
Ridley
Will
had an
Levis.
incredible second half, Spongy. Look
He's
at
had
the stats.
back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with Will Levis. Just say
And
that.
right. And Mason
with
and
Cam
Mason
Ward
Rudolph.
Are we
and a
doing
change
this
in
on,
the offense. And,
Levi, are
It
we
was
doing
Levis,
this on
then it was
Yahoo?
Mason Rudolph, wasn't it?
oh, I forgot. Sponge. They took Chicago. Also drafted in the 7th round. Kyle Monangai from
Monangai,
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Yeah, I'm hoping he starts at one point, or they kind of do something with him and Swift, like they did
Tell me
with
why I'm
Gibbs
thinking
and
about doing an
Montgomery.
all-rookie draft.
Bro, they're scared about Swift and Roshan, and so the rumor is that they want
Bud,
Nick Chubb.
Bud, you did that last year, Levi, and you didn't win.
Ooh.
Oh,
hard,
snap.
It's hard
mean-
to win fantasy, bro. Even if you're stacked, it's hard to win fantasy.
Playoffs.
Oh, boo!
Playoffs?
Levi!
Playoffs?
on the ESPN league,
Levi,
yeah.
with your mind,
yeah.
you didn't make the playoffs. I'm very
ESPN.
disappointed in you, sir.
The sleeper league.
I dominated my league until the
Oh
last
yeah,
game.
well, I mean,
You sucked at that.
Damn.
yeah, I took some way too high risks.
Damn.
Yeah, I can see Levi does that.
Didn't I
though.
beat you?
Hey,
though?
man, it doesn't have.
Levi's
It's all
the
luck
Kyle
sometimes,
Shanahan.
man.
Lost
Levi is
you
the Kyle
by
Shanahan of
7
fantasy football.
points. Looks like.
You're in the dark. I'm in the dark
you
here.
overthinking it, Levi? Do you overthink it?
Oh, I just have fun. I don't.
Yeah.
It's more about.
What I
It's
do
all
is
about fun,
I
dog.
take
I was in the
rookies,
league-
year 1, year 2 players, and rookies. That's it for me. Like people,
I was
first
in
2,
the
3
league
years,
that
it's
Levi
all the people I
didn't care
want.
about.
Unless it's your quarterback. I like a good experienced quarterback, like Baker Mayfield.
I had
Let's go.
Jaden Daniels. I had Jaden Daniels last year. I was. So
I had
lucky.
Jaden too all year.
I was so lucky.
I got very lucky too. Because
He's better than Jalen
I never
Hurts.
take a quarterback. I always punt
That's true.
quarterbacks, kickers, and defense. I care nothing about. I always get them on waivers later.
Levi,
Don't care.
Levi, you can't draft Jonathan Brooks again this year, bud. He's
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, that killed me.
Well, I took
Hey,
CMC
I have a
last
question.
year.
Is Donovan McSlab better than Jalen Squirts?
Hell yeah, Donovan McNabb's better than Jalen Hurts. So is Randall Cunningham.
a play.
Cunningham, Galen Squirts.
Could be Jimmy Horn Jr., the receiver for Carolina.
That was one of my guys, man. Jimmy Horn went to Carolina. I didn't even realize that.
Carolina's in love with that kid, dude.
I would like
So
him
much-
too.
So many good things about him. He went to the 6th round.
He was my sleeper in February. He didn't even get that many stats in college. He didn't even have a great year as senior year.
Sleezo in the building.
Well, he's also and wide receiver, like wide receiver 5 in Colorado, so that's not going to get you much.
Yeah.
But I
But
loved
he
him. I
was
love him.
very-
I love he's little, he's fast, he's a great route runner, bro. He's a great route runner.
Who's going to be
I
the number
have
2 receiver
a mock
in fantasy?
draft, started on Sleeper, which I have an invite link I can send. And then
Yeah, but it's on Sleeper. Nobody's going to be on Sleeper, Levi. You got to go Yahoo Fantasy.
No,
Everyone
you
has-
can do it just like opening the tab.
Oh, yeah? You'll send us
Yeah.
links, or how do you do it?
I mean, I said
I can't get-
private chat.
I can't give you a tab. I can't give you a tab. You got to order something.
Disrespect Sleeper.
Yeah.
I get the joke, Tommy.
I love that movie.
I just wanna
The
see
classic.
if we can bring
Yeah.
everyone in.
I have a lot of friends who have never paid their tabs.
Oh, shit. Dine and Dash?
Yeah, Levi, you can just send it to me on the app.
Sort of.
Oh, man. I did that in Hawaii once. I still feel bad. That was like 20 years
I don't know
ago.
if my laptop's going to let me, if my iPad's going to let me open up that window and stay here.
I can't leave that mock draft, by the way, Sponge, or I think it'll close it.
Yeah, I can't do it, dude.
No worries. No worries.
I can't do it because
Kenny?
my iPad won't allow it.
Kenny, just give me a Pepsi free.
If you want a Pepsi, you're going to have to pay for it. That movie is when I went to film school and we studied
Oh,
that
you
movie
did?
because it's one of the best movies ever made. Like it's
So-
up there with Jaws.
So
It is. It really is a great movie.
I heard Kenny doesn't drink Pepsi. I heard he drinks Coke for his Cuba Libre.
Oh hell no! No,
Mountain Dew.
I've never liked I know. Look, I know it's popular to like Coke, but I've always liked Pepsi better. Pepsi's made with brown sugar, so I like it better.
No.
Ooh,
You didn't get the joke. I said
Dr.
I didn't know
Pepper's
that.
better
I
than
said
both.
Oh, the
Kenny
Cuba,
doesn't
yeah,
like.
the
I
Cuba
said Kenny
Libre.
doesn't like Pepsi. He likes Coke for his Cuba Libre.
Ah, so I see. Levi likes prune juice, huh?
Do you know that the
I do.
Cuba
That-
Libre
you know
was
that-
invented?
You know what's
I
funny,
am
Steve-O? I
only
thought that
after
was
Americans
true.
came to
Apparently, it's a
Cuba.
myth.
Here's a
It's a
picture of
myth?
Cuba. There's Cuba.
Apparently, I had to Google it one day because I thought it had prune juice in it too.
Good
Some
call.
people argue
John
that's
Jay.
the secret
Perfect timing.
ingredient and they just deny it.
I'm on a
Hmm.
list because
It is good,
I'm on an
but
FBI list
I love
because
Coke.
I have a picture of Cuba on my
I'm
laptop.
You know
on
what's
Yahoo.
funny? Pepsi actually recently had a sale at our Publix.
Havana.
Buy 2, get 3 free. Because
Wow.
recently Pepsi fell to 4th overall on the list. The list goes Coke, Dr. Pepper, Sprite, and then
Wow.
Pepsi now.
I don't like
That's
Sprite.
nuts.
I like 7-Up.
So Pepsi is
You would.
frantic now.
I was born in the 70s.
Okay, so
I
how
like
does this
7-Up.
work? Because I'm clicking join. It's not doing anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna
don't
just
worry
go on.
about it.
I think we're just
Yeah.
gonna do it on Yahoo Fantasy.
Start the lobby. Send the
Let's
link.
go.
I pulled Yahoo up.
Well, that's the thing is I clicked the link
Forgot I had
and it's
Yahoo Fantasy Basketball. So
Yeah, it took me right to basketball, but
good thing I have the
Hold on.
easiest of the exams tomorrow.
What do you have tomorrow?
Look at Steve-O's comment. Steve-O's sleazos.
I have religion.
yeah,
I
that is
love
his
it.
team name. Steve-O, bro, you have to, bro. You have to do PPR, man. You have.
I
To.
love it.
Also, can you add another
Oh.
tight end slot?
Are we joining what Steve-O sent? Or a different one?
I got addicted to PPR. Like,
I'll join whatever one. I don't care.
Is this an actual full league? Or a mock?
Alright, we're getting in this one, I guess.
I guess Steve-O's just starting a whole league on Yahoo.
Steve-O's Sleezos.
Yeah.
Join
I can't believe Yahoo's still around, dude. I thought it was going to be gone in like.
I know. I remember growing up. I used to make fun of people who use Google. I
don't
say,
have
"Oh,
Yahoo
Yahoo's gonna
account.
rule the world."
yo, I still have Yahoo. I still have my Yahoo account.
Me too. I got Yahoo. It was like the first freaking email I ever had. It was Yahoo.
AOL's boss.
Oh God, AOL.
I miss
Well, I
AOL.
mean, my own email. I mean,
I really miss AOL.
Oh, Steve-O. I don't
now
feel
those
like really
chat
ready
rooms
for
and shit.
account
Tommy,
to do a
thank
mock
you very
draft.
much. I would go on there when I was like 15, 16 years old and talk to girls, and it was the greatest thing in the world.
I know. I loved it.
I'll be right
I
back.
met a
My
girl
dad's like,
once-
"Get off the chat rooms," and now my fiance or she's like, "You're on chat rooms." I'm like, "What's a chat?
You know what's funny?
What are we
I
back
was
in
like-
1992?" That's what she
I
calls.
talk private.
That's what she
Like,
calls fucking the YouTube, the
where'd he
podcast,
go?
and the YouTube channels I'm on. She's like, "You're in chat rooms." I'm like,
I used
Jesus,
she
you're
wanted to
old,
talk
man.
Privately. I know Tommy's old. I can tell.
We're technically on like Zoom calls.
Dude, it's like, what the hell?
I do a lot of Zoom calls almost every day. I hate it.
Yeah, thank God I don't have to do that.
All
Like we do
is talk
Zoom
about
meetings every Friday, but I don't. I put my friend of the house manager on there, and I'm in the background. I'm like, I don't want to be on there. Fuck out of here.
That's weird.
So I can't get this link
Tyler
to
Warren
work.
might be a
Can
good
you guys?
fit up
No,
in
it didn't work for me.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Tyler Warren.
the link that's in the private chat or the link that's in the regular chat.
That's in the private
Private.
chat.
Let me try.
That's
Steve-O's
weird.
comment. No, it's the one Steve-O's comment.
Oh, I'm getting an.
Darby put one there. Levi put one too.
No, that's the sleeper. We're not using that. We're using Yahoo.
No, I'm not going on.
What are we using? We're using that one, right? Hey, Hey, Devin Colt made an appearance. Devin Colt.
Postman.
Well, I don't really like fantasy football. I've tried it for like 3 years, from 2012 to 2014.
John, maybe if you draft Ashton Jeanty, you'll be good this year.
I was told to draft a running back that plays for your favorite team, the New York Jets.
Ooh, the New York Jets.
Now, I did draft Ashton Jeanty.
You love the
and it's because it's
Giants.
Pete Carroll. I know he's going to run the ball.
Yes.
Cheat Carroll?
It's a wise decision because it's Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Cheat Carroll.
Apparently, a few days ago, I did not know. I found this out. A Bears fan was telling me, "Hey, there's a Philly fan who loves the Giants."
All right, I'm here in fantasy football.
He does.
Never mind.
I'm also in fantasy football.
Oh man, I'm not making a Yahoo account just to do a mock draft.
You don't have a
Maybe
Yahoo
others.
account?
What? Say it
No.
ain't.
Gmail and nothing else.
Gmail don't have Yahoo.
Who's Jim? Okay, I see Jim Irsay's will, and that's all I see.
My girlfriend brought home bacon beef jerky.
Ooh, he's eating bacon.
I don't dig on swine. No, I do. So,
Yeah,
David, are
sewer
you
rat may
Yahoo?
taste like pumpkin pie, but I never know because I wouldn't eat filth, the motherfucker.
Wait, I joined Steve-O's.
I might have screwed up all my accounts. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube Watch because I changed my password. I had to change my password. Now my other stuff is all like what?
So, are we in Steve-O's or Levi's? I think Levi's trying to say no over there.
And he's
But
eating bacon.
He's munching on something.
Yeah,
He's
man,
eating
some bacon beef jerky.
Bacon jerky.
My girlfriend brought some.
Bacon jerky, huh?
So you want to know something funny? One time, a buddy of mine went to Louisiana, and he brought back some alligator jerky, and so I decided to try it. Did not like it.
That had to be so fucking chewy.
Ew,
Like,
yeah.
Gator's so tough.
I don't know why people eat that, but hey, there's some
Yeah.
parts of the country that they
All
eat
right,
weird things.
let me tell you this. Anyone that's like, yeah, have these
Possums.
fried gator bites. They're great. Fuck them. They're dumb. Them gator bites can be chewy as fuck if you fry them. There's only one way to do alligator correctly, and that's a low. You want to do like soup, man. It
Yeah,
needs to go.
you have to braise it.
6 hours slow.
You have to cook it in broth for like 6
make
to
a
8
gator
hours.
gumbo. Man.
Give me a loin.
David, do you see the league called Unnecessary Roughness? 12 people, 12 teams.
Is the gator? What about the loin of the gator? It must be a little more tender.
I'm jumping in to the. You'll see my avatar in there. I'm jumping in. You see me in there? Unnecessary Roughness. It starts in about 8
Kenny.
minutes.
Hey, Kenny.
Do you see me in there?
Do you want to hear the funniest name? No.
Somebody already picked one.
You should do my old name. Okay, it's like 10 plus years ago.
Kenny, I'm at the 3 spot right now, so.
Shit, it was more
Oh,
than that.
are you that D word? Why does it say DANNY?
I need to do my Duolingo lesson before my streaky expires.
I have a friend.
What
named
language?
DANNY.
I'm doing Japanese.
Oh my
All right,
god.
so Spongy and I
That
are
must be
in.
hard.
The league is called Unnecessary Roughness. It starts in about 7.5 minutes. It's 12. It's a 14. Oh shit, Spongy, that's a 14-team league. I'm leaving. I meant to get a 12-team.
One thing that's like difficult is like sometimes they put what they call
All
their
right, Spongy's
verb
out too.
back at the sentence. So
All right, let's see.
Yep.
like it's rice
All right,
is
Spongy.
gohan des or desu, which des.
How about
means
full
it's.
start, Sponge? Full start.
Are you gonna go to Japan?
Full start, Spongy.
No, just
I'll start.
Okay,
There we
full
go.
start. I'm in.
I'm bad at
Me and
foreign
Spongy are
language.
in. The league is called False Start, and it starts in 7 minutes.
Intense.
False
All right,
start.
because I like to give myself a little challenge, Spongy. I'm very good at drafting.
Okay.
One, I'm not picking Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen at one.
I'm gonna get
You're gonna-
PTJ.
You're picking George Pickens.
All right, I'll move to 6 for you, Sponge.
That's not bad. We can have the dirty commenters draft 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Is anyone else gonna join us or?
It's just gonna be me and you, Kenny.
All right. Well, that's not gonna be very fun.
That's what I have to say about it.
David, Steve-O, Tommy, Levi, John.
I didn't see a link or anything.
My beautiful
It's
Kenny
in the
avatar.
chat.
My beautiful Kenny avatar is right in the middle.
Wait,
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
It won't. I can't do it when I'm on my phone though.
can we
No,
send
you
a
can't.
can we send a link for this, Kenny?
And I don't think we can, Sponge.
They killed Kenny.
South Park.
Because it's a, it's like it's not a private.
Well, I
Is
can't
anybody
necessarily
on
click the link
that-
because when I look at the comment, it just asks me to show it.
Yeah.
So I can't click the link on this. I could probably click the link on like my tablet.
Well, you're gonna have to do something separate than where you're streaming from.
You
definitely.
see, and then we can't show it,
Mhm.
right?
But we're
So,
live and we're talking about nothing. This is like Seinfeld.
No, you can. If you don't, you can
It's like-
always. You always have your
Let's do a
laptop.
podcast
about
about
nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
The Seinfeld show was about
somebody
something.
else joined,
When
Kenny.
Seinfeld was
Now that
39
you
years
said
old,
that,
he was
I'm
dating
gonna
a high
fucking
school,
yell so
high school
hard.
senior. So
Kenny,
You're gonna what?
somebody else is in.
I'm
Milton
gonna do
is
something
in.
to you so hard, bro.
Who's Milton? You telling me there was a guy named Milton here the whole time? I feel like I would have remembered a guy named Milton.
Milton.
There's Dylan. Dylan, Tennessee Titans fan, is in the league.
Kenny is gonna hate this.
Yeah.
But we're talking about nothing,
Well.
man. We're talking about nothing.
That's pretty much
Exactly.
life. That's life.
And I shared
Hold on a
something.
second. There's a
Hey,
mock
guys.
draft simulator. Let me see this.
By the way, I shared a screen, David, because I want to talk about nothing, man.
Oh, this
No
league's
hair.
filling up, this league's filling up.
Yeah, I'm just looking at a mock draft simulator.
Kenny, we can
God,
do this
man.
by ourselves to see what we can do.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, that's what we're doing.
If
Yeah,
y'all haven't seen
we
this,
can.
y'all should be able to hear this. I'm pretty
Uh-oh.
sure.
Oh no,
Show and tell.
No.
We're not even
no, that's-
real. We're here because someone typed a sentence on a computer in some distant universe. We're just prompts.
You're just prompts, that's all you'll ever be.
We're more than just prompts.
This is an
Then
AI
prove it.
video generator.
You're not just
Amazing.
prompts.
You know what?
We are not
some
prompts.
Unlike-minded people
Ma'am,
are going to do with
I
that.
can't cash this check
What? Why?
because you're not real. This is all just an AI prompt. What are you crying about? We're not even real.
Shit's getting wild. Dude, why are you crying? We're
Like-
not even real.
Levi, you know what some weird people are going to do with that, dude?
Oh,
Like-
dude.
David,
if your
don't you
state
have
has
another
not
computer
passed
that
a
you
deep
usually,
fake
like,
law, you need to talk to your
share
legislators.
the screen?
Taylor Swift
You
needs
just-
to get on
hold
that
on,
immediately.
Kenny. Like, relax.
What's up?
I'm actually looking at.
On
Look, we
immediately.
got Fantasy Pros. This is a mock draft simulator, supposedly.
If you don't know what's going on in
That's what Yahoo is.
Fortnite and Epic Games is using an AI fucking Darth Vader to train their AI voice recognition.
Not
software.
shocked.
You can talk right now in Fortnite to AI Darth Vader, like while you recruit him and play with him, and he'll choke you and shit. And if you talk shit to him, he'll leave your team and start attacking you.
Steve-O, if you're the league commissioner, you choose the order of the draft.
It's wild.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm still in your league, Steve-O, so if you want to try and get other people in, or if nobody wants to get in your
Steve-O
league.
invited me. I just told him to add another tight end and to add it, make PPR.
Ooh, this might work out.
I like 2 tight ends.
You like 2 tight ends,
Hold
Kenny?
on a second.
Yeah.
I'm bringing this up.
Two
Two
tight,
Toy
Too
like a
tight.
tiger.
2 tight ends.
2 tight ends.
I like one tight end.
That's not enough for me.
Not enough.
Yeah.
I need to have
Well-
another tight end to let my other tight end rest.
Yeah.
It's not, the scoring is PPR, David.
Okay, there it
Yeah,
is.
PPR.
Oh shit,
So,
man! What the hell, man?
Number of teams. How many of us are going? 6?
Yeah, we don't have 12 people, bro.
Scoring standard PPR, half PPR, custom. This is just a mock draft. Does that even matter?
Yeah.
Not really.
We'll go PPR just because.
It doesn't matter like until we get points, so it really.
Oh,
doesn't
it
matter.
might actually matter in what their predicted point totals are.
So draft type: snake, linear, salary cap, or custom. Well, it just gives me snake and linear.
Snake.
You want to be
That's all it
snake,
gives me.
man.
Snake. Snake, because that's like going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. So
Somebody's gonna watch.
1 minute, Sponge.
Ooh.
How many viewers do we have?
1 QB,
0.
2 RBs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, a kicker.
Defense, special teams. That's what that is. That's
Defense,
one flex
special
spot.
teams.
You
Flex,
gotta
it
have
says
two,
1.
2 flex spots.
Bench,
2.
it says 6.
Yeah, bench doesn't matter too much.
Bench don't matter.
Like if
We'll
we just drafted
We'll go
our
2.
starters,
Bench,
it would be
we'll
fine.
go like 4.
Since we have only 6 people doing this, we don't have to do any bench, honestly.
You want to know a secret? I did auto draft when I won the championship.
20 seconds, Sponge. 20 seconds.
Does that count?
You're counting for that league. I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, the thing is who's going first?
I think that'll be up to the compute. The computer will
do
decide.
like a random generator or whatever. Here we go, Danny. Woo!
Well,
Yeah,
how-
but okay, hold on.
How are we
Let
gonna
me
pick
hit
the
start the
players?
draft.
Is David picking all the teams and all the players?
Yeah, David, are you picking them, or are you gonna?
I'm
can you
guessing.
send
I'm
out,
guessing that's what he's doing.
or can he might be able to send out a link.
Holy shit! Okay. Yeah, that's very possible.
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking, Kenny.
Well, if I don't have to sign on, that's
If I
fine.
had to
with me.
take a guess, yeah, go up to that settings. Their little.
Here, this is how we can watch.
Let's see.
Yeah, Kenny. Hey.
You have your black background, or you got the white one?
And of course, it's already
People-
picked because you're pick
I have 2 people
1.05.
start right now,
So
Kenny. 2 people start. Can you guess those 2 people I have
You
start?
see this?
Yes, Bijan and Saquon.
yeah, me.
See,
Oh, yeah, that's
Bijan was
a
the
good
most
word.
overhyped fucking running back, dude.
Yeah, but
You might
he's the
have
man
to
over there, bro.
get us in there before this point because it definitely AI picked the first 4.
I mean, they better run the ball this year, or else he ain't gonna get his 5th-year option.
It's a 5th-year
Now,
option.
I have Saquon and Gibbs starting.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to say that because I want Gibbs and I pick after you.
Okay, so how do I invite people to this though?
Let's
me see.
Yeah, good ass question.
Oh, mock draft lobby. Mock draft lobby.
I can't believe the hate on Yahoo.
I know. Yahoo's is goaded, man.
Yahoo and Hotmail. That's my shit.
Oh, Hotmail.
Yahoo.
So
I have Outlook because all my companies use a fucking
My
Outlook.
main email where I do all my business is still Hotmail, bro. Come on.
Wow.
I'm a grown man.
Already
I'm
make.
a grown man. I
Did
have
it already
Hotmail.
make 4 of the picks? Did it already make 3 of the picks?
I'm an
on
adult
there,
man.
David?
yeah, it did. Sponge.
I'm not some millennial, bro. Come on.
So he just has to reset that, and then we'll do it.
I've already reset it.
Well, I'll open another window.
Yeah, I
Do
feel
2
like
drafts
we're
at the
on-
same time. I'm
Trying to figure out how
I'm
to.
up for it.
I know, right, Kenny?
That's the shit I could do.
We're trying to figure out how to
I've
like
been
it
drafting
says
like a
join a
champ
public
since
mock draft. We're trying
1993.
our draft simulator for lightning fast mock draft experience.
This kid Isaiah better make a fast pick as soon as that clock.
Well, here's the good news, Spongy. I don't know if you know this. They only give you 30 seconds now, so this draft is going to fly, bro. Yeah, they used to give you 2 minutes for each pick. Now they give you 30 seconds, so it's a big difference.
Left. Isaiah
He-
left.
Oh, stupid Isaiah. He probably has it on auto draft. Yeah, they're going to mail him the
The
results.
first three guys have on auto draft.
I know that sound. Someone's on the clock.
Yeah, there's the sound, baby. That takes me back.
Yeah, I hear someone doing something,
That's me and Spongy.
but there's no like you could.
I'm-
I don't know if you could put the link in the Private
I'm gonna be
chat.
like Melissa, this Grim Reaper.
There you go.
Chase first, Genty second. Somebody took Genty second. That's wild. Yo, do you know?
Kenny-
I'm sorry, I'm not a Genty fan at all. That competition he played was garbage. If you ever watch his stats, they're like the worst tackling you've ever seen in your entire fucking life. I
Kenny,
got
you're
him,
getting your guy.
baby. Let's
You're getting
go,
your guy.
Jameer Gibbs.
There you go, Kenny.
Jameer, I got my dude. Draft number 1. Bling.
Oh
Wow.
no, I have 15 picks.
Spongy,
to go.
not Spongy. Tommy looks like he's gonna rob a White Castle right now.
I'm giving respect to Melissa.
What was that guy? The Unabomber?
Yeah, Terry something? No, wait.
Spongy,
Weird.
got
I didn't know
yourself
they
some
let Edward
Saquon,
Snowden
Sponge?
out.
This is going way too fast, Kenny.
Yeah, I told you, man. It's only 30 seconds now. You gotta be a G. You gotta be a pro out here in Yahoo, bro. You can't be. Yahoo knows, bro. I've been doing Yahoo Fantasy since.
Yeah, that's all I ever did was Yahoo.
Holy shit! Since 2000. Since 2000, I've been doing Yahoo Fantasy.
A year before me, but I think I started 2003 or
I started
4
doing
or something.
baseball first. I drafted Jimmy Rollins the year he won Rookie of the Year. That's how fucking long I've been doing this shit. Oh, I'm gonna get my second guy. Yes, yes.
Off the board.
Yes.
Kenny, who you pick?
Oh, they took A-Chan, those bastards. They knew what they were doing. All right. I mean, I go RB. I usually go
What the
zero
hell?
RB. I'm gonna go.
This doesn't even fit, man.
Bucky
nice hat.
Irving. Bucky Irving.
Anna got me this hat. It doesn't. Oh, it's an adjustable one.
I got Bucky and Gibbs. I'm killing it.
I
Tommy
really
has
like
that.
the middle
hat.
of the round so much.
Oh, now it's too big. Look.
Oh shit, bro! You're a G. Tommy,
I
you're
like
a G
people
like
that
me.
take
You
all
got
those
crown
wide
molding
or,
like me, bro.
running backs
You're,
are-
Yep, I told you
you're a
great
rich
hat.
white guy.
No, dude. I don't own it.
You see my crown molding? That means you're a G.
We should all find hats like that and show ourselves for like 5 seconds.
Lamar
I got it.
and my
It doesn't match what I'm wearing though.
Now you need a guayabera so you could look Cuban, Tommy.
I know what that means.
Yo, Tommy would look. Tommy, you put that.
No, I
on
have a
and
guayabera.
and you can.
I do have one.
You have one,
Because
Tommy?
I played this Latin band and he wants us to wear those, but now I just wear like, my flashy shirts.
Do you have a steel drum in that band or some bongos?
No, we play the backing tracks.
Oh, okay.
And he's a sax player. I'm a guitar player, so.
I know, I've been watching
Kenny?
all your Instagram videos, Tommy.
I might draft
Oh,
2 quarterbacks
thanks.
in a row.
See, it's all the original
I feel
recordings.
Like if you don't take Lamar, Allen, Hurts, I feel like it's a mistake if you don't take them.
Hey, Lamar.
I got a
and-
shitload of hats.
Like if I can take Allen, which
I
looks
never
like
wear them though.
Josh Allen, hello, drafting Josh Allen. Josh Allen, Jameer Gibbs, and Bucky Irving. I win.
I just wear my black hat all the time.
I'm fine because I have Saquon
Let me see. I'm gonna go look at your team.
and Jaden.
I'm gonna look at your team right now.
That's solid.
Yeah, you got Lamar, you got Saquon. I mean, you picked Jaden. You picked before me though. Picked before me. If it was super flex, can you play the quarterback
Wait,
in a
is
super
it a
flex?
2-quarterback league?
No, Spongy's just a G like that because he could trade one of those
78
quarterbacks for anyone he
percentile.
wants halfway through the season.
Take
Look
3
at good-
first-round kickers like the troll in our sleeper league.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember that.
Now, David, are you starting this up or not?
I thought
Yeah.
Yahoo,
Stop me up.
Yahoo
Hey,
was
do you like
I
my
thought it
name?
was the simplest thing is to do Yahoo. I don't know.
You like my name?
That's not my name.
Spongy, you like my name?
Galen Sports. I like the Z.
Wow.
It
What
sounds like
great
that's an
wordplay.
Irish name. It's an Irish name.
That's so juvenile.
That's
Okay,
black-
go on your
black
level.
Irish.
I want a black Russian.
There you go. No dairy.
No
He's
dairy,
gonna
baby.
like my next. Kenny, I'm reaching my next pick. I'm doing a massive.
Yeah, why are
I look like a bruise right now.
why are people sleeping on Tyreek Hill this year, bro? I don't understand.
He had a terrible year. He's gonna bounce back.
I feel like he's gonna get close to 2K yards this year, if you ask me. I'm taking
Kenny, you're
Tyreek
gonna
first.
get mad. I'm gonna
First wide
draft
receiver.
Kenny, you're gonna get mad. I'm drafting one of your running backs.
I already have 2 running backs. I'm good.
I know, but I'm drafting one of your running backs.
Is it CMC? No, he's gone already.
No, actually, this round I'm gonna draft a receiver. Next round, I'm reaching at a guy who's ranked 82nd.
You reach around? What?
You know what's weird? Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it. I wasn't able to scroll down for a second. I didn't have to, but now I do.
Levi, do you know who Earl Warden is?
Sounds really familiar.
I don't know. He's like the guy who invented the First Amendment auditing.
Oh, does
Yeah.
channels?
Yeah, he's a freaking pedophile, man. I used to look up to that guy.
What?
He just got convicted of sexual.
I hate to be that person.
What are you
Wait,
talking
pedo
about?
means they were like less than 7 years old, though. You mean just like someone who's young, or you mean like?
I don't know. I just know he's a pedophile. He got convicted too.
Who is this person you're talking about, Tommy?
His name's Earl Warden or something.
Never
But he
heard
goes by David. Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. He lives in Florida now, so
Let's see what we have.
because I followed a lot of Florida kind of the First Amendment auditors. A lot of them.
One guy you should go with here, Kenny.
Oh man, this is a tough one, bro. I'm gonna go with Devonta. Clearly on the fact that they're gonna score a lot of points.
What? That skinny ass fucker?
Yeah, no, I don't like that pick. I'll tell you right now. In fact, I hate drafting from this position. I only moved up for Sponge.
Ah.
Oh, shut up.
What's up,
I
Crazy?
did. Let me tell you, I usually get wide receivers.
What's up, Crazy Juice? My Warriors brother.
The wide receivers are like weak.
Every time I
Dude, what the fuck happened? The Giants are looking like horrible, man. I can't even watch them anymore. The offense is terrible.
I knew we were gonna be bad. Like we got a lot of good players, but it's gonna take time for us to be like really good.
We're in third place now. But the Frogers lost today, huh?
Oh, I might get my third running back, Sponge. I think he's gonna be gone though.
Like
Crazy Juice, y'all lost today. Woo! Just kidding.
Like,
but you guys aren't healthy, so it's gonna
it's a
come.
tough division. Like even the Diamondbacks, like it's like a four race.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
And Omari and
I
Hampton.
never thought it was gonna be that competitive.
I know. I mean, the pitching is still pretty good, but if you can't score more than 3 fucking runs, they can't win.
Omari and Hampton, Bucky Irving, and
Anyway,
Jameer
Crazy
Gibbs.
Juice calls me.
Damn, the Phillies are hot right now.
Anyway,
The block is hot. The block is
You're
hot.
still my guy.
Yeah, we got swept by probably the best team in the league right now.
You draft a running back. I draft a running back.
They have the best record.
Winshawn Judkins.
We lost to the Tigers, right?
The toilet Tigers.
Spongy, you know how
My
big I
coworkers
was
from
on.
Detroit.
You know how big I was on Judkins.
Yeah.
And like I remember when we lost when they beat the Niners, my coworker was talking so much crap.
What? The Tiger the Lions?
Yeah, they were talking so much. I say, really? Gonna run
Dude, you beat us by 6 points, and we were like the most injured team in the league.
I like the Worthy
pick.
pick.
34 points on them, which was sad.
Yeah.
I was looking for Worthy when I was going for my second wide receiver. I think you sniped.
Dude, I wish we would have picked Worthy instead of freaking Slick Rick.
They jumped ahead of us. Remember they
Yeah,
with the Bills.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're always sleeping on drafts, bro. We're asleep at the wheel when we draft.
You know, speaking of draft, I want to know who picked all these terrible players in 2023. Like, God, the worst picks in history.
Adam Peters.
Oh God, get out of here!
They love Adam Peters. I'm not a fan.
The 2023 draft.
You can't pick one good guy and 10 bad guys. You're not allowed to.
Latu, they're the worst pick ever. That guy sucks.
That guy left because he got fired on low key, bro. I'm telling you.
God, he probably did. Who are these people you're picking?
Kenny, big reach here.
Listen, I hope Jair Brown is good because he is a bust. Like, I don't know why we still have him on the roster.
Like what I just did there?
You know what? I think he's good in
Let me
coverage.
see.
He's just he's not good in anything else.
You know, it's like anyway.
Oh yeah, I like that pick, Sponge.
He's not
I
a
think
bust, but he's not good.
with
He
Cole
was
Kmet
terrible last year.
also there though.
I know he was
man.
really good at Penn State. He was like, I
All
liked
right,
him,
I'm done with my wide
but I
receivers
think he
and
was
running
like a
backs.
Steve Wilkes, like defensive guy. Because I don't think he fits our scheme.
Jordy Addy.
Yeah.
Addy.
That's why I'm like, I don't want him to start. I wanted
sleeper.
Mustafa and then somebody else.
Sleeper this year, guys. Tony Pollard.
Well, he's hurt, so that sucks.
Is Tony
They
Pollard
said that
healthy?
They want Tony Pollard to have less carries. Actually, Tyjae Spears might have more value this year than
Yeah,
last
I heard that last year. Tyjae Spears did not impress me.
Tyjae Spears.
I like Tony Pollard, but I don't know why. I remember when.
That's the vet.
Remember
That's the vet.
what did Skip Bayless said that Tony Pollard is better than CMC? I'm like, are you fucking?
You know what?
Skip Bayless doesn't know nothing. All he's known.
He's so stupid.
I know, like all he's known for
I think he
is the
makes
most
picks
dumbest
like
take.
that to get clicks. Is what I think he does.
He said Johnny Manziel was going to be bigger than anybody.
Yeah,
and then Tim Tebow was going to be a star.
A lot of people miss.
I knew Tim Tebow was going to be horrible. I knew Johnny Manziel. Like Johnny Manziel, his skills are not the problem; it's his attitude.
Tons of people miss on picks.
Mhm.
It's just that Mel Kiper and Skip Bayless get the most hate. That's what it is.
There's a reason why he was called Johnny Football for a reason. Like you don't get a nickname, right? But it's his character and the problems like that dude had.
Yep.
Are we talking about Tebow or Manziel?
Manziel.
I remember when he went to that
Kyle
that
Shanahan
football
hated
league
him. Kyle
that
Shanahan
was
hated
like
him.
that only lasted like 6 weeks, and Johnny Manziel said like he's gonna tear up that league, and he sucked even in that league.
Yeah, Crazy Juice. It was the problem, but we didn't have any speed. But Sorensen did not do us any favors. I mean, he put everybody in the worst positions. But
Spongy, you're gonna like this pick.
we were so slow, man. We couldn't.
Travis Kelce.
We got burned by all the good receivers. Just go up top, burn everybody like fucking toast.
Mahomes, Kelsey's a nice stack.
Kenny, you might like this pick right here.
Let's see.
I know I just picked his teammate, but this is a guy I think is going to go off this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, I liked him to go a lot earlier. I don't know what happened. Someone took a kicker, bro. Punch that kid in the face. Ooh, Spongy, did you take the Eagles defense already?
That was going to be my before Burden.
They're gone.
Them instead of Burden.
Yeah, they're gone.
They went before me.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Well, I'm gonna have to take Kansas City then defense. I'm not gonna be left with some shitty D.
Who got the best D?
Yeah, I know you like that.
Who got that good D?
It's so cold in the D. Has anyone ever seen that music video? It's so cold in the D. It's so cold in the D. Yeah, Detroit is scary, bro. I'm just gonna say that.
Listen, like I mocked Dan Campbell when he got hired, but for whatever
I have my doubts.
But
Crazy
now
Juice.
he's like, wait a second, like he really changed the culture. He changed
Dan Gamble, baby. Yeah, they're not gonna suck this year, bro. Trust me.
They'll probably be.
The
Lions are going to be good for the Lions are going to be good for a while.
They don't.
I don't think they're going to win.
Lions have the hardest schedule. Have you seen their schedule? It's ridiculous, dude. They might start. They might start 0-2.
You don't want to get stuck with like Ferguson because you waited on tight end. You know what I mean? Like seriously though, Kyle Pitts. You want Kyle Pitts?
I remember. You remember when Rumble wanted Pitts so badly? He's like,
Jesus.
Kyle Pitts was the victim. Kyle Pitts was the victim of no quarterback for a while.
And overhyping.
Yeah.
It's Chad, the Eagles fan. I'm just playing Chad. I'm playing Chad. I'm playing Chad.
Did you like the Chad?
Chad?
Yeah, he's a Steelers fan.
No, I know. Chad's cool.
I mess with him. I always tell him, hey, how is the second football team in Pennsylvania doing?
Well, They have
said,
more rings than Philadelphia does.
I know that's true. He said we have more rings.
Spongy, you're gonna like my backup quarterback. Ready?
Oh man,
Brock Purdy.
Brock.
Brock Purdy,
Brock Purdy and Josh Allen are my quarterbacks.
dude. Who's your daddy, Jada? What a fucking idiot, man. He's like, they should have paid him 47. You know, he's getting 45 if you look at the averages.
Yeah, bro, that is crazy.
What,
They're
Dad?
fucking morons, dude.
And
Who is this guy?
Now, if you're talking about walking through downtown Detroit, I really can't blame you. I don't get scared. I'm the type of guy people look at like I'm gonna mug them so they don't mess with me.
There you go.
But yeah, I could see that. But I could also see you're not scared of the Lions. I'm not.
Oh, who just took Brandon Ayuk, you scrub? I was gonna put him on IR the entire year.
That sounds fun.
All right, let's see here. Should I go? Yeah, I'm gonna go this guy because I like guys like this. Stephon Diggs.
You like guys?
Like this. Guys like this.
Sorry.
Guys like this.
Sorry.
I heard Kenny secretly has been lying to us that he really loves the New York Giants.
The Giants are the shit, bro.
I just messed.
Fuck the Giants. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? But I have to say, LT is probably the best defensive player I've ever seen.
Well,
Good God.
At least you're not a Philadelphia Eagles fan, Kenny, so that's good.
No, I don't like Philly.
Oh, Kenny, I found out my athletic
Fuck
director
the Eagles.
is from New Jersey, and I asked him, what do you think about the Philadelphia sports teams? He said they're all ass.
Yeah.
Who said that?
He must be from North Jersey.
He told me that he was like
Oh, get Owen kid?
my athletic director. He said he
Oh, my bad.
He said he was from Texas, but then he said, I was born in northern New Jersey. And
yeah,
I
of
said,
course
oh,
he
wow.
was. I knew it was
going to
be.
We had a conversation, and he was talking about how much he loves, like the New York teams, even though he's from New Jersey. And I said, I want to get your thoughts about Philadelphia. He said, Philadelphia's trash, and he started talking. So I was like, oh my God, New Jersey. He sounded like YTC.
I knew he was from North Jersey. As soon as
he sounded like YTC. Like I've never seen so much hate towards all Philadelphia teams. I was like, hey, all right, I have a friend. He's from Hackensack. He's I grew up nearby there.
Hackensack, let's go.
So
reminds me of Superman 1.
Hey,
Lex, my parents live in Hackensack.
Backup tight end time. Kate Otten, baby. Kate Otten, backup tight end. Nasty.
But he's good.
Yo, I'm
so
stacked,
weird,
bro. I'm stacked.
Basically, like on the last week of the school year, like I'm finding out where all my coworkers are from.
Spongy, have you noticed that I'm winning the standings already with points? Yo, not to tap my own ass, not to slap my own ass, but I'm good at drafting.
Slap my own ass.
Eddie's funny.
Well, slap my ass and call me Susan.
Slap my ass and call me Charlie.
Charlie.
So apparently, what's his name? CG dropped a video, a short, and there was this Cardinals fan. He's like, Brock Purdy, how dumb are you Niner fans to let him get paid?
That's so stupid. It's such a
dude, that guy's an idiot, dude. I hate that guy.
It's such a great contract. It's gonna get.
His name's you lacking? Are you lacking?
As soon as it gets expensive, Brock.
That's that dude's name. He's a hater.
Wow, that's hilarious.
I'm gonna handcuff.
I'm gonna
handcuff my running back right now, Sponge. I'm gonna handcuff.
You lacking filmed himself in sandals, taking fuck the Lambs, and like he has a Rams jersey and is like throws it on the ground at a store and starts stepping on it. I'm like, dude, you're gonna get in trouble. He put it on his Instagram.
Besides TRL, all Cardinal fans are delusional.
They're so stupid, man.
A little bit.
Like, who was that guy I used to follow? He has like 15,000.
AZ for sports fan.
That dude is weird.
Yeah, he's on the round table with Jesse now. Jesse, and then that. Yeah, he's an idiot, dude. He's like, I'm enjoying this downfall of the Niners. It's like, dude, you guys are fucking poverty.
There's no down. I mean, we had injuries, bro. We had 3 people, lose 2 people lose babies. Our rookie first pick was shot. Like, come on, guys. We had nobody. We had people missing OTAs, people holding out. It was a mess.
Yeah, it was a hot mess.
I can't.
But I
believe my
agree
guys
with you.
do
I'm
it.
just saying, like, these people are such. Yeah.
They're what people call casuals.
I don't want to sound like a homer, but the Niners competed even in those games where we competed. Like it's not like the teams blew us out. Like a lot of our losses were like one-score games.
Yeah.
We got blown out by really good teams. Like, well, actually, Green Bay wasn't even that good.
Now
Like
I
we
got
were
the
also
backup
hurt
to
because
my running
Brandon
back.
Allen was our quarterback.
Rashad White and Bucky.
And that was a
Irving.
game where Debo Samuel should have caught the ball, and it really pissed me off.
Dude, I don't see him bouncing back, dude. I think he's washed.
I never wanted to re-sign BA ever.
Do you think Debo's going to be good with Jaden Daniels? It doesn't really fit.
Well,
Dude, I was down to sign BA at first.
Me too.
And then all of a sudden, you know, beyond his girlfriend, like right after the Super Bowl going, oh, we don't even know if we're going to beat us after that. She was already posturing for him. It was like, huh. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, Amon-Ra St. Brown signs his contract, and Ayuk sends a video of him dancing like, yeah, I'm going to get paid. Dude, you're not, you're a second team All-Pro. You have no Pro Bowls. You're not on the same level.
Mm.
Like
he's such a fucking, and he's like, you know what? I looked at that same deal that I signed for like 3 weeks. It's like, what? Why would you do something like that? If you're gonna sign it, sign the fucking thing. He probably wouldn't.
Backup defense, though.
Nope. He wanted to hold out for the last 3 weeks to see if he could get more money. That's what it was about.
Yeah. Yep. That's probably it.
When he realized, okay, they're not going to give me more, he signed it, and then, you know, all right, I'm ready for the season. No, you're
not ready.
What good game did you have? You know, like
ready are you?
Kicker time.
Ready are you?
Hey, so speaking
Jake
of
Moody
kickers,
in the third.
Wazowski was cut.
Money Mitch.
Well, put on waivers, honestly, but still. He's no longer going to be a 49er. We signed a 39-year-old.
You know what I liked about him? That he was fearless.
So
like Jet Li,
he put hit on motherfuckers.
I think that's what messed up his back.
Yeah, probably putting his life on the line, and we wave his ass. I put my body on the line for you.
Oh, you guys are gonna love this, Spongy. You're gonna love my next pick, my last pick. I can't believe this guy's still up there. Man, I wanted Bashal Tootin so bad. Bashal Tootin and Liam Cohen. I wanted that combo. I
wanted Tootin. Darn Tootin.
Are you tooting your own horn?
Fuck, I sold my horn. But I have no place for it.
Did you ever blow your horn after farting, like with your ass?
Dude, I took my mouthpiece off and I blew it and scared the shit out of my cat, dude. I'm chasing her around blowing it. She did not like the fucking sax mouthpiece.
Oh, Tootin is still there. Yes. I couldn't find him.
All right, so I'm looking at Brandon Ayuk's numbers. 47 targets in 7 games, 47 targets, 25 catches.
Yeesh.
That's terrible, dude.
Yeesh.
It is terrible. 0 touchdowns.
Spongy, Travis Hunter, Quinshawn Judkins, Colston Loveland, Luther Burden. I love this team. Tyler Warren, Matthew Golden. Yo, you're my new favorite person, Sponge, when it comes to fantasy. I love the rookies. I'm going to blow my own horn by getting Bashal Tootin last pick. Why is he there? What's wrong with people?
Toot in your horn. Toot in your horn.
How am I getting Rashad White and Tootin my last 2 picks? What's wrong with this league? Did they all take kickers? I have to look.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
look
ridiculous.
at my picks, though.
Yeah,
my picks amazing, though.
They were pretty nice. It's you sniped Xavier Worthy from me, though.
Yeah.
And you
so
took
against
James
the
Daniels
Arizona
really
Cardinals, okay. against the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon
McMillan like
Ayuk
that.
had 8 catches for 147 yards.
Yo, so this
Beyond
guy
that,
Zach,
it
he
was
took 3 quarterbacks. That's why he won. I hate when people do that. That's so chicken shit. If not, I had won by a lot of points if this douche didn't take 3 quarterbacks to get in front of me. Spongy, what the hell happened? Why are you in 5th place, bro? What's wrong with you?
oh my goodness, and we lost that game.
That always happens. I'm killing it, and some guy takes 3 quarterbacks so that he could get the first spot in the draft results. That's cool. That's cool.
Tommy is backstage.
Oh, no.
Does he got that Rams Wi-Fi again?
Yes, those stupid Rams.
That was fun, Spongy.
Crazy Juice says.
Rams? I'm not in LA.
No, Crazy Juice says Lambs fans could be cocky all they want with Devontae Adams on their team. They aren't going to find a way to lose it this season.
It's just one of them teams. All right. That took longer than I thought.
I went down to Salisbury State.
Honestly, just the fact that Brandon Ayuk's best game last year was against the friggin' Cardinals. Who did they have at defensive back? Nobody. I mean,
what's up, Corona?
Corona, long time no see, man.
Yo, I had to email Corona because I was like, bro, what happened to that guy?
I know. I was worried. I hope he's all right.
Yeah,
he
was
texted me
fine.
that he's going to be late, but we only got like 30-ish minutes left. So if you're
He's
hopping
busy
on,
doing umpiring. He's umpiring All-Star games all summer.
Timberwolves.
Now, Steve-O, but they're on the same team, so you can't draft both of them, right?
No, you could, but it's risky.
Yeah, it depends what kind of league you're on.
Yeah, come here.
Timberwolves.
It's just one of those things. It's more like you got to be on top of. There's Corona right there.
It's more
You
about-
got to be like on top of who's got a bye week. From the city
fraudulent-
that's named after him, David Corona. What up,
The fraudulent Timberwolves got smoked tonight.
If Stafford gets hurt, that's your problem. Like if Stafford gets hurt, then you're
Oklahoma City Thunder in the finals. Wow.
Okay,
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be OKC against Indiana.
Okay.
Nah, the Knicks are going to come back and win.
I know this is a
No
football
way.
channel, but did OKC ever make it to the finals when they had
Thunder.
Kevin
Yes, they
Durant?
did.
Thunder.
Yes, they did.
Lightning and the
This is their
Thunder.
second. This is their second time as the OKC franchise because they're technically from Seattle.
Oh, okay.
The Super
Oh,
Sonics.
yeah, they used to be
did
the
make it to
Sonics.
finals with Durant.
Yo,
who
speaking
was
of the
those other guys?
Supersonics-
West was it West?
Westbrook.
Yeah,
Westbrook.
Did you
And
guys
then
see what
that
happened to
one
Sean
guy
Kemp?
Harden.
yeah,
James Harden.
yeah. Like they had those 3 guys. It's just unfortunate that they could not work together. That was the problem with them. They all had egos.
You got to put the ego at the door, man.
Did you guys hear what happened to Sean Kemp?
What happened to Sean Kemp?
Speaking of the Supersonics, Levi, you don't know what happened to Sean Kemp either?
No clue, honestly.
Well, I'm not going to tell you guys. You could be surprised when you read it.
What are you doing? Playing video games?
I don't even know.
Spongy?
Is that Call of Duty?
No.
Playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Battlefront,
Star
yeah.
Resurgence.
We should all play video games at the same
Is
time.
it Battlefront 2, Levi? Or?
Yeah, they confirmed Battlefront 3's coming. Oh my God.
Yeah, Battlefront 2. I just watched my buddy play that for like 2 hours.
Dude, I just got a
Yeah.
fucking speaker, man.
Man, these supremacy battles that I'm in can rage for 3
There you go.
hours.
Steve-O
I was
knows.
in one the other day.
Steve-O knows.
It was a legit 3-hour fucking
What?
game
He
of
was
back
also
and
in his
forth
car.
fighting.
Like he had all this memorabilia in his car too. He's like
What?
hitting some Pete Rose. sounds.
What? Is that true?
Look at this fucking thing, dude.
Washington State parking lot shooting. Yes, it's true. I just looked at it.
What?
Damn you, Sean Kemp. Don't do that stuff.
Sean
bro.
Kemp?
He's
This
hurt.
thing is so
Dude, how
fucking
old is
loud,
Sean
dude.
Kemp?
I don't even know who.
This thing is so fucking loud.
What is that?
It's a fucking Bluetooth speaker, but it's so small, but it's fucking like 50 watts.
No, I can't play
He's
this through my
55
Bluetooth.
years old. What are you doing shooting at people, man?
He's dirt poor, probably, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably dirt poor, bro.
Who's this gorgeous looking guy?
Is that Thomas?
Oh, that's me.
You wearing eyeliner, Thomas?
No,
What
I
a
have long
deal.
eyelashes.
So do all men do. Every one girl I've ever met is jealous of every guy's
Yeah,
eyelashes.
my eyelashes are super long.
And I look at every single one of them. I say the same thing. I'm like, weird. It's like they don't put a bunch of chemicals on their eyelashes constantly.
And right.
My mom has alopecia on there.
Yeah, I have alopecia on my neck and like in my ass. I have a lot of ass alopecia. Assopecia. I can't grow hair on my butthole, guys.
Blessed.
Pause.
That's a blessing.
I heard that's actually Drake's new next new single.
His next single. I can't grow hair on my asshole. Yeah, it is a blessing. I guess you're right.
He's a Greek god.
Yeah, did you see the video where like he's sitting on he's like in his 200 he's on like the 200th floor of like his like
Are you
rich
talking about
building,
Australia?
and and the drone comes in and he starts throwing
He
his
throws the
laptop-
fucking flip flop at it. What's funny is someone filmed a video, someone went and found that flip flop.
Yes, and they sold it on eBay for like $3,000.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, he was gambling. He's
was the
addicted to something. He's
flip-flop.
all addicted to online gambling, apparently.
Yeah, bro. Most people with money are, bro. That's why I don't mess with gambling. Gambling and
Have
alcohol.
y'all
two
seen
worst things.
they're a famous sports podcast group. I don't think it's whatever, but anyway, they have done it now for like 5 days in a row. They always bet a fuck ton of money, like all 4 or 5 of them together, on if Angel Reese is going to miss her very first shot of the game.
Oh my god!
And
Everything-
they've
you can
hit
bet
like
on anything.
5 days in a fucking row now.
You can
like-
bet on anything. In fact, she can bet on it and miss and make money.
That's the thing too. She's fucking
That's
missed
why you
all
can't
her first
have
shots
that
too.
shit.
They're up like so
Ridiculous.
much money.
Basketball's
Like,
mad rigged, in my opinion. So. Mad rigged.
poor Angel Reese.
Not poor
She
Caitlin.
That's why
Poor Caitlin.
Not poor Caitlin.
She
Clark.
said, "I'm Caitlin Clark. Everyone care about me too." And then, yeah, she's like I
People
said,
don't
missed
like
her
Caitlin
first
Clark
shot of the
because
game.
she's
5.
white.
You know what we need? We need David Crota to be an umpire in the fucking pros because these fucking umps today are so bad.
Garbage.
You don't need.
They need
You
to
don't
move
even
to the
need them.
automated
You don't even
system
need
already.
umps in the end.
The worst umpiring in history. It's like, God, the Detroit ones are so bad.
It's like
Aren't
they
they
just
gonna
got
switch
rid
it?
of Angel Hernandez, and then
Corona.
Oh, yeah. Angel Hernandez.
Corona.
I don't
How
even
is
follow
Joe
baseball, and I
Gamble
know
doing?
about Angel fucking Hernandez.
I know about Keith.
He is
Hernandez.
so bad.
Joe Gamble? Yeah, I don't think he can hear
I think
What's
the
up,
last
MJ?
baseball game he did, Schwarber had a fucking fit, remember?
Hey, my brother's going to a Dodger game on the first.
show, I'd say let's play.
He spent $293 on top.
What?
Jesus, I would never ever spend that for a baseball game.
$293 against the Yankees June 1st.
Top deck.
All the Yankees.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Of
That'll
course,
be
bro.
the
Everybody wants to
Showtime
see the
boys.
Yankees. That's a
Right?
professional team right there.
Because of the pinstripe.
That's right. baby.
Also, how's Joe Gamble doing?
The Bronx Bombers.
He's leading the home runs, leading off 20.
Steroids.
I
No.
fucking let him just use steroids.
Don't
Fuck
worry,
yeah.
baseball
Hey,
will be
Don't
coming
get
back.
mad 'cause Barry- don't get mad 'cause Barry Bonds got in trouble.
Or 90s when all these guys were on steroids.
Yeah, but
baseball was
they
straight
never
up
proved that he
entertaining, okay?
did. There's no proof that he did.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Jose Canseco rat on everybody. That's why.
I know.
Yeah,
Canseco,
yeah.
He threw everybody under the bus. Like he was actually the only player, and this is the reason why I don't like the A's because all the bullshit because of him
The Bash Brothers.
yeah, he's an asshole.
and other stuff. As
I
well.
met him actually.
But he-
I have his
he-
autograph too.
He got McGuire on the stuff. He encouraged them to take all that shit.
Yo, Cubans are crazy, bro. You can't do what a Cuban tells you.
And then Jose
I'm
Canseco-
Cuban, B.
Hey, John Jay, you know what the TOCs stand for, right?
What?
The TOCs?
TO seats?
Yeah, for the like district 24 or district 72 or
Damn, your
like
mic's cutting out.
like the championship games.
See?
I don't know what that means.
Oh,
The seeds, like
you guys don't have that then, huh?
I know
No,
sunflower
like,
seeds.
well, like Are you talking like playoff seeds?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
playoff
think that's
seeds.
what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
What about them?
you don't get paid for those games.
They should pay you. We've talked about this. Like your league is ass that they don't pay you.
You have to
Yeah,
get
they
paid for
yeah
any
that,
work you do.
that sucks.
You
I'm with
always get
Steve-O.
paid.
They
Time
pay
is
they
money.
pay for half of the tournament, but when you got up to district, they don't pay you.
Yeah, they gotta pay you. Like I would not work for free. I'm sorry.
I told them I'm not doing all stars. Fuck that.
Tommy,
I'm not
Tommy,
I'm
have
not
you
doing
taken it
all
all the way
stars.
down, Tommy?
Mhm.
Have you taken it all the way down?
All the way, no. Yeah, I do number 2.
Ooh, that's not bad. I go half.
What's half?
Half to my skull.
Oh,
Hey,
What?
Corona,
like the dude.
You see this,
Corona's
right?
at a 2. Corona's at a 2 right
No, I don't think
Like-
so.
now. More?
Steve-O wants to see the strike 3 call.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Hold on.
Did you ever punch someone when you did your strike 3 call? Yeah. I do this.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
When I'm in the game, it's more better.
Does your does your thing go up in your face when you do that?
Nah. Hey, but they do want to do another surgery on my back. They want to take out the metal.
Wow. Hey, did they pay a lot at umpiring or?
Dude, you know how people
It
catchers.
depends what age group you do.
Oh,
I was
okay.
a catcher for a long time. If someone got struck out, I'd take the ball and
Levi,
I'd throw it to
private
center
check.
field. I get in trouble all the time.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd have the center fielder would walk it back for me, and the umpire would be like,
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that kind of surgery now.
"No, don't do that." I'd save it for the perfect time, though.
I didn't go umpire in San Francisco, man. I bet they pay a lot of money over there.
Yeah, they'll pay you really well. I was at my old site a few weeks ago, and I was talking to the guy, and they raised the pay, even for the high school kids.
That's crazy.
So basically,
You gotta
now
get paid.
high schoolers now get $100 per hour.
Yeah, high school gets $100 behind the plate.
Basically, two and a half hours. That's $250 per game.
Best Tuesday night ever.
So and then the adults, they get paid more because and then of course like the ones who are certified, all that stuff with the state, they get like they're on salary. So
Yeah.
yeah. And if you
Because I'm on punishment.
if you do all stars and like those playoff stuff,
Dude, they don't pay for all stars over
Traveling
here.
all stars. You should get paid more for traveling all stars.
I don't and the reason why is because the guy who I used to work for, he basically pushed that. He went to the city, he went to the commission, and listen, there's a lot of people who need jobs. They'll do the umpiring. We need people, and basically he did his magic. He did a lot of like shuffling, and I don't want to get too controversial, but
Expelliarmus.
he basically like used his muscle and boom, boom.
Oh yeah. I need to go over there then.
Boom, boom, cheeky boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do this every Wednesday, so might as well get it over with.
I remember one year I made like 2,500 in 2.5 months. So
I need to eat more.
I know. All I have is a fucking salad tonight.
Today's the last day for this.
I'm up to finally like
I have
240
to quit.
but I still feel like I got so much room to grow still.
I only had fucking cereal, a breakfast
grower.
sandwich, and a
I'm a
fucking
grower.
salad for today.
Dude, I was
Salads?
looking at cleats the other day, just fucking around, and
Sharks?
fucking dude, man. Do you know how hard it is to find like a size 15 cleat, like in a
You
normal
gotta call
store?
Shaq. You gotta call Shaq.
Like-
He'll hook you up.
I really thought I still wore like size 12, but apparently I need like size 15 fucking cleats now.
Yikes.
So I'm trying to find them on clearance.
You're a freak, bro.
I'm
Ask Aaron George.
growing up poor sucks.
You know what?
I know. Hey, I can test to that. I can test to that.
I talked to people about this a little bit. I grew up in a family household where like I joke, I'm going to write a book where a redheaded stepchild. My mother told me to stop playing some sports that I was really good at because she wanted my older brother by 2 years to not be so discouraged because I beat him in every single sport that I played. I used to get special permission from the league commissioners to play 2 years age, like 2 years up, basically. So I grew up with kids that were bigger, faster, stronger than me.
When I was playing basketball, I was
sound.
13 playing with 17-year-olds.
And so that's the type of household I grew up in. Like, hey, don't outshine your older brother. So
that's BS.
Kenny, I grew up. If you were ass, it didn't matter. You're gonna go out there and you're gonna fail. There was
another one.
Don't play. Big. Don't play better because they said if my child was ass, they're gonna be ass on the field. They didn't care.
I begged my mother to stop taking me to a dentist because I told her that he was committing Medicaid fraud and just needlessly drilling in my mouth. Like I'm talking like 30
I had the
plus
same thing
fillings.
happen.
And he's I looked at her, and this is supposed to be the last time, and I fucking looked at her. I said, "Watch when I walk out of this office, he's gonna say he needs me back next week." And of course, he did. And I knew a friend that mom worked at another dental office and talked to them, and he, apparently wasn't the first time that they had heard from this. And
a lot of
that motherfucker's sitting in federal prison right now.
A lot of dentists do that.
Like,
dude, it reminds me of fucking.
I wasn't an adult, so I really
Little Shop of Horrors. Fucking Steve Martin.
My teeth are still fucked to this day.
What about Steve Martin? I don't like Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Well, Steve Martin was that crazy dentist in Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hey, Tommy, when's the day when you guys gonna get married?
I really want to get into golf.
I probably August.
I never really got into golf, but I walked onto a driving range. And
we're just gonna go down to City Hall. I mean, probably on her birthday, which is the 20. When's her birthday?
I don't know. You
21st. 21st.
I know.
I think it's the 21st.
Mine's the 28th.
A lot of people. A lot of people don't know this because I grew up in a Catholic household. Like the church does the things, but the priest still has to go to City Hall and get that stuff. So,
yeah.
Catholic. I know a lot of Catholics who technically are not married. Like with the paperwork, they're married because of the church. It's a weird old idea.
Thanks, Bebop.
When I was young, everyone was Catholic.
So,
is the Pope Catholic?
The Pope shit? Does a Pope shit in the woods?
Is the bear Catholic?
I don't even talk that.
Is the bear Catholic?
It's gotta be.
No, he needs hands. He needs hands.
No,
you
he
ever
fasts.
watched the bear?
He fasts.
Is the bear a Catholic who is the cocaine bear too?
Oh, Kenny, before I forget,
only in Sharknado.
That show, I'm sorry, I missed most of it because I was working, but I saw the end of it. You guys were talking about PBS.
Yeah.
I grew up watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Hell yeah.
Well, hi.
Yeah.
That's why there's, Daniel Tiger.
Yeah, I went to his house, man. Mr. Rogers
that comes
in
from
Pittsburgh.
People don't believe me, and I will continue to say this story. I'm in 7th grade, and this guy walks in there and like this school showing we have a guest. I looked up. I said, wait a second, that guy looks familiar. And he starts talking, and I recognize it was Mr. Rogers.
Fred Rogers.
Wow.
6 months.
I'm jealous.
6 months before he passed away. I don't know what he was doing in California, but again,
he may have been going to Congress because he went to Congress and had to school everyone.
That
in
speech
Congress.
he gave in Congress was powerful.
If you guys haven't seen the Mr. Rogers Congress speech, you should check it out.
No, but that's a long time ago, though.
I walked up to him before he left the classroom. I said,
it's badass.
I said, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm here to see. Oh, like he told me, I'm here to see, like with that happy, like very quiet demeanor.
Very, yeah.
And
he
like, I want to see you. And he shook my hand and he patted my head when you do that. And he walked away. I'm like, and then 6 months later, I was like, wow, like I met him. And then, I heard the news story that he passed away. So people don't believe me. They don't have to. But yeah, I will remember that. for the rest of my life.
Bebop,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't exhale, Bebop.
Bill.
Hey, Kenny, good looking out for that text message, man.
Yeah, man, I was just checking on you, bro. I
I
haven't
know.
seen you
Yeah,
in a while.
Corona. Like, I should have checked on you, man. I was so busy with work. I was wondering where you were.
Yeah, I had to reach out, bro.
Yeah, man, I was doing a lot of umpiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. It's over right now. I'm trying to get to travel ball.
Well, we've had people disappear like that, and nobody heard from them, and then bad things happen. So I wanted to check on you, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
You got my number, do you?
Yeah, I got your number now.
Heck yeah.
Next time I go down south, I'm gonna call you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, Kenny, I was so.
I got a Crown Town show for you, too, when you come.
Ooh, yes. I would love that.
Kenny, I was so entertained with the show. I don't think it was a controversial show. I think it was three guys talking how they felt about current events.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. I didn't want to get into like crazy debates and major touchy topics and shit. It's Friday afternoon, and it's like people are done working and they're about to go out maybe or just take it easy. So I just wanted to talk some light stuff for a little bit.
Well, so, Corona texts me, so I know why he's not coming, and yeah, you guys haven't seen him for a while, so, So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're going to take the pins out of your back?
Yeah, they wanna take out the metal on my back.
That's good.
I don't know if I want to do it or what.
Did they say why?
Because he's ready to fly, bro. His wing is fixed.
Well, a lot of times, like this thing, back in the day, it was surgically repaired, which I might need to go in for rework.
King Friday does, Juice.
And they put they have like finishing nails sitting in there holding everything together. There are three of them. And
hey, look who's here!
They put them in from the side, but then they pulled them when they pulled them out.
Aaron's here.
Yep.
One of them.
Levi, they think the pain is causing for the
Good
metal.
show tonight, Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Or today, or whenever you did it.
In that case,
I go back August 5th, so I talked to him more about it.
He was with that guy called Raj, right? That's the
Raj. Raj is the shit, man.
Yeah, but they've been doing that show for a long time.
Yeah, what I got going on here is kind of crazy.
I've been working,
I can actually lift stuff, but if I try to squeeze something, letting go of it is like it's like driving a nail through this part of the wrist.
like copper tunnel.
So it's like that's what a lot of people are saying, but this is the surgically repaired wrist. And that doctor did warn me, like he said, later in life you might need to come get some more work done on it. So I'm like,
well, David, the
wrist
doctor
is
told
he's
you
up in northern Idaho. I'm sitting there going, man, why can't he be local?
My wife just
it's because wrists are actually when we're talking about like bones and fixing.
My wife just had a surgery on her wrist. She's gonna have another one in July.
I'm gonna tell you an accident that I had. I've never told, not even YTC the story. I used to own an electric scooter, and I used to ride that thing everywhere. And then
get on your bad motor scooter.
And one day I'm riding, and
I just bought one.
And the thing flings me like 20 feet.
Yeah, it used to be on all
I don't
the
know
time,
what happened. When I came to, my body was not in pain, but both my wrists
my body
was so much in pain. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it felt like a saw was chopping it off. It was so
shit. Yeah, your bones were rubbing against each other.
The rest of my body. A couple hours later, I started to feel and I just walked home. I walked home. I didn't have to go to a hospital. And so
that is called shock, my good friend.
And so
it's a
my
wonderful
wrists
power.
For a couple of months were so bad. And so I don't know how I
dude, shock is great. When I snap my leg in half playing football, I'm telling you, I came an eighth of an inch from severing my fibula in half.
Hey, McKnight, are you dropping stuff?
Well, originally, I mean, y'all can see that line right there.
Yeah, heck yeah, I see it.
That's where they had to open it up. Originally, it was so bad that the guy I was with was turning pale. Okay.
They were trying to
You
pay
couldn't
out.
look at. I literally had to take my sweater off and wrap it up so he could drive me to the hospital. I was about to drive myself one-handed in a stick shift to the hospital.
Oh,
David,
Good
damn.
lord.
You crazy, McNina.
My
David,
pinky
be
toe
honest.
on my foot still sits sideways because I almost lost it running through a house, and I hit a corner a corner of a door so hard it went down diagonally all the way down to the bone, and then broke the bone in half. My toe was just dangling on.
Oh,
And again,
no.
talking about my family,
Jeez, that
my
must have been
mom
so
would
painful.
not fucking believe me that
That's
it was
what happens
that
when you
bad.
can't find
It was me,
shoes
my
in your
mom,
size.
my brother, and my friend, and I wrapped the shit out of it. And we lived on a second-story apartment, and my mom was screaming at me to go help them get the groceries up. And I'll never forget looking at my boy Garrett like, you saw how much
I got one.
blood
I
is
got one too. Look
everywhere.
at.
Don't you have
there was
back
blood
problems too,
everywhere,
Aaron?
all over
Don't you
the
have back
carpets.
problems?
Like, yep. And they took the stitches out too early, which is also part of the problem. I almost punched a doctor
2
that day
shoulder
too.
surgeries
I
and
knew
2
about the
knee
I knew
surgeries
about the knee. I
over
knew about the
the
knee
last
surgery.
5 years. It feels your pain done.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
You ever had the cortisone shots in your knees?
Oh yeah, hit me twice.
I used to get like 6 of them on my back.
That
Damn.
cortisone shot is like a fucking godsend, but
Yep.
in the long run, it's actually
It's like
bad for your
fentanyl
joints.
to your knee.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Hey,
I know,
Dude,
yeah.
I'm telling you, the needle is like fucking that long. Like, it's scary to look
Put
at
my
when it fucking
What's
goes
up,
in.
Papa
Like,
Gay? What's up, Papa Gay?
and they usually got to do like the fucking ultrasound to like get it in between the joint, like all the way
No
down.
back
Okay,
is
Aaron. I
good
don't know
so
why I thought
far.
your back
Oh
was
heck
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his back, my back's good so far too. I mean,
My
this
back
is the
hurts.
only thing I have
My back
I have
hurts.
problems with.
Man,
Yeah.
I
lucky
go to a
you.
chiropractor whenever I have back problems. She's a
David,
genius.
you need to
Fix
take
me
it
up right
easy
away.
with that.
Chiropractor
I'm
helped me,
beat
but I
on
also
I'm
don't
beat on
trust
my
them.
body too, man.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not-
beat
Yeah,
on
I
something.
trust mine, but
McNina,
that's because she's a
The
rock star.
chiropractor,
you have
I
a
had
tough
a
job, man.
sacroilial
You work with
injury,
tools and with
and
air
the
cleaners.
chiropractor really helped me, honestly.
Oh, you know
Like,
how
way more
carpal
than
Yeah.
tunnel, McNina?
Yeah, they can help because I could barely get out of a seat.
I don't let them touch my neck. That's my rule with chiropractors.
I'm going
don't
Yeah,
on
you know what?
46.
I don't let them touch
Look,
my
if you
nipples.
want them to do your
I'm
neck,
going on
just have them do the
46. I'm
drop
going on
table.
39.
They could do the drop table with your neck.
Yo, being that age, you know, you
What
start
it
to
is,
feel shit.
I
When I turned
crack
40,
my
that's when I
neck,
started feeling body
like
pain.
naturally, and whenever I
I got
crack
this
it, it's the
tension
same
that I
as
use
like,
too for my back. That
no,
should
and
kind
they
of help
didn't
too a
hear me
little bit.
crack. They're like, "Oh, let me do it fucking harder," because it didn't
Oh
crack.
shit!
And yeah, they fucked me up so bad. I couldn't like turn my head for weeks.
Oh god, yeah. I don't want that. I don't want. I told her she does that shit to me with the cracking. It scares the hell out of me. So she does it on the fucking drop table instead.
Physiology and anatomy teacher was
I've
actually
never been to a
ran his own
chiropractor.
chiropractic office, so it was
I
fun
went
to
one
learn from
time.
him.
He
like,
ruined
'cause
everything.
I like
Wow.
a little bit of that both.
I never
you know?
felt worse than when I left that chiropractor. I was like, don't
Well,
ever, never
because
coming
most
back.
of them are scams, Kenny. Like case in point, any chiropractor that doesn't, the moment
Yeah,
you
he
leave,
killed me, bro.
that doesn't have like so. Case in point, right? If you do an adjustment,
Oh,
the
damn,
next
Papa
thing
J.
you should be doing is physical therapy. And if they're not doing that, and they're actually trying
What's
to
up, Steve?
strengthen the muscle so that the bone or whatever the joint doesn't move back there,
Around it, yeah.
Damn, you have 5
exactly, then
surgeries,
they're a
Papa John?
scam. They're a
Damn.
scam if they don't do that. They're not looking for you to get better. They're looking for you to come back every week.
Right. They just want you to come back every week, and they're like, they
I
made a
never,
plan for
I
me.
never come back though. I only go when I
They made a
get when
plan
I
for me.
need
I'm
it.
like, I'm not
Then
paying
you're just a
$1,500
smart
a month to go
individual.
to the
That's what it is.
I've never,
Well, you know it.
I've never had like severe surgery. Like probably the worst is like my foot. That's probably, but it wasn't for like nothing serious. But yeah, so
How about
I've been very
acupuncture?
grateful.
Anyone?
But dude, she saved my ass, dude. When I was doing bench press, like I popped my fucking rib out doing too many reps, and she popped it
Were
right
you
back
arching
in.
your
I got, huh?
Were you arching your back?
I don't know what the hell I was doing,
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
but dude, when I sneeze, I knew I was fucked up because when I sneeze, I could barely sneeze. It would hurt myself.
I
Like,
have broken
Oh,
every
damn.
single
Aaron, you need to
knuckle
do a
on
little
both
keto.
hands and both feet. Like when I
Hey,
did
Levi.
kickboxing, I would just break shit.
Did you say
constantly.
keto, Kitty?
A
Sorry,
little
go ahead,
keto.
You know how to work out?
Yo, the
Oh,
carbs.
I actually finished my
Try and stay
workout
away
today.
from carbs and sugar.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, I don't do. Yeah, I did
I
too
mean, I'm
much
not
too
saying
heavy of
don't-
weights, but I now
I'm
just
not-
do light weights, a lot of reps.
Don't
Yeah,
just
I mean,
eat bacon
That's how
and burgers,
I
though,
fucked up my
with
back in the first place.
See,
Working out?
Let me ask you: Were
Yeah.
you doing were you doing deadlifts?
No, I was doing it on the bench, and the homie pit like fucking like 330, 340.
Oh, come on.
No,
Whoa.
no, for real.
That would fucking do it, man. If you
Yeah,
do
bro.
it, then
Yeah.
again, like I see people, they do that arch back shit trying
Yo,
to
but-
like, push
He was on
these
Just so
steroids.
you know, guys, you don't have to do heavy weights to look ripped, bro. You don't
I
have
know,
to do a
I-
lot
I
of
know.
weights.
Actually,
I don't look
Kenny's
ripped.
right. The
I'm
best
so-
way to look ripped is not doing high weight.
Kenny,
doing
I'm
high
so
reps.
glad.
Prison workout.
Yeah,
Kenny, I'm so glad. you
body
said
weight reps.
Oh yeah, prison workout is way
12 to
better now.
15 minimum,
that. I
3
know.
sets minimum.
And again,
If you can do 5 sets, great.
Do a lot of reps. You don't have
like
to do
like
a lot of reps.
like a
Body
lot
weight
of
reps.
people, and me and White.
Well, I did that, but I don't
we
know.
had a discussion when he was doing a wrestling stream, and I was explaining to him
Damn, Aaron.
cardio and heart health is more important than like trying to be buff, because when you have
Yes.
a healthy heart, because the heart is
Yeah.
a muscle, and so when your heart is working really well, you can push yourself a little bit more. So a
Oh,
healthier
Dude, I
heart,
can't
You
do.
You know what's funny about that, John Jay? I
That
talked to a nurse about this a little bit. She drinks a lot of coffee because actually just pushing your heart like with a
Do
bunch
they
of
drain
caffeine
your-
kind of has
do
a
they drain
similar
that?
effect.
Damn, dude, that sounds painful.
Because it,
Oh,
because
wow.
it runs your heart hard, like, but it's all natural. Like, so do a bunch of caffeine, do
Papa
cardio,
J.
live long.
waking up in the morning.
Actually,
Yeah.
I've been switching my protein around. I did one.
Dude,
that
I
was a
can't-
no-weigh one.
The
I
first
cannot
push-up.
do those fucking those body weight things anymore, dude. If I did that
Yes.
whole
Tough
that did the
thing.
whole the body weight with the legs, dude, and those lunges, and then the
Oh, the
four
Bulgarian
sets of 30
squat
body.
have been fucking
Dude,
crushing.
the next day at work, I could not bend over. I was so sore.
Yo,
I know,
I'm
yeah.
like, I can't do this.
Do
Yeah.
steps,
Well, that
do
goes away,
squats,
man. That shit
walk,
goes away after like a
push-ups,
week.
sit-ups, you're fine.
Yeah.
I don't like
Hey,
I know the
that was
fitness
weight he hit
industry-
on. He hit like 550.
like the fitness industry, just like any industry, they're gonna try to sell you stuff so they can make money. And there's a
Yeah.
reason why. And again, this is not a joke, and I don't want to, just copy things that I hear. But there's a reason why after 1 month people stop going to the gym, but they still pay their membership, and so they know. Yeah, and so that's the reason why every
Not me.
Every
I'm
January,
proud to say I'm like 2 years deep now of going 3 days a week. I go on my birthdays. I go on fucking Christmas.
I'm going 4 days now, but
Like,
But
you
I
can
really
use
do need
the
to
gym,
change my
but you don't
workout.
need the gym. You don't need.
I don't like
I have never
85%
had
is
so much
just eat
painstaking
right.
progress.
85% is eat right and just be
Absolutely
active.
right. It's what you put in your body, bro. And you don't.
When I
don't
was
drink-
20, dude,
don't
holy
drink your
shit, dude, I was
calories
throwing
either.
weight like
Don't
it was a
drink your
fucking
calories.
joke and getting stronger. Like when I was in my 20s, my goal, I basically added 5 to 10 pounds every fucking week, every week, just for fucking
I
months
lost
on end.
5-10 pounds. I had to keep eating a ton when I was younger.
I know, and also like if you walk like long distance for like an hour,
That's about right where I'm at now.
And you do that consistently,
38, they're 40.
you're moving your whole body, like you're moving your arms side to side, which
Oh,
is a
no.
workout. You're moving your legs as you're walking, things like that. And so what you're doing,
well, you got to walk for a long way
I
though.
know, and that's the point. But if you do it consistently, because a lot of people like, oh, I'm gonna walk once a week for an hour. But if you do it consistently,
Every mile you walk on the treadmill is a mile more than the guy on the couch.
Also,
As simple as that.
also,
Yeah, I fucking cook all day long, and then I go straight to the gym and run for like a half hour, and then weights. And by the time I get home, I would have supposed to sleep.
and so at the end of the day, like
If you wait tables, you do 30 miles a day.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah. You'd walk.
I
like
actually used to
miles.
track myself when I waited tables in college, and like I literally was doing like 40 miles at work.
also I don't
40 miles?
I did high volume
In a
serving at,
week?
like
Also-
steakhouses. Like
Yeah.
I fucking worked 12-hour shifts, and
My dining room was downstairs.
Well,
We
12
used to have
hours,
to
yeah.
go
Yeah, we had
upstairs
upstairs,
with
too.
fuck-
We had
we had to go up and downstairs when I was away. It was
I know,
bro,
ridiculous.
I'm that wild dude. I'll take the 2 giant rectangle and I'll fucking go upstairs with both. I'm like,
Well, I would do one tray and then I'd hold a smaller tray, but I can't do two. They wouldn't let me do 2 big trays. If
no
not,
one
I'd
ever
just
said anything because I never
run
dropped one.
plates down my arm. I could put like.
I did
8
it at
plates
Cracker
on my
Barrel
arm.
too.
Yep.
Cracker
So
Barrel, nice.
yeah, like
Par 4.
What'd you
server,
call
man.
me? A cracker?
I can't believe they serve alcohol.
you're not.
now.
What'd you say about my mama?
I actually at Cracker Barrel when I waited tables, I was the only server that was allowed to do this.
Yeah, soda's
Um,
no good, bro.
I did they would let me take. So if you ever been to Cracker Barrel, you know there's
Steve-O.
3 sections, like the 3 distinct sections. I got to
True.
take an entire section by myself, and they
Jackbox.
normal,
and,
but also let me be the
I still
overflow.
got
What's it
that
called?
thing downloaded.
And I'd make good money because, like I said, I was the overflow.
Withdrawal.
So
Jackbox
I just
withdrawal.
keep come sit me. Just don't come in my fucking section. Don't worry about me. I'm not coming to help you though. But don't fucking.
I
worry
used to
about
make
me.
them send waiters home. I'll be like, bro, send these losers home. Let me just take care of the whole dining room. These people are worthless. I want all the tips.
Hey, you know, Steve-O, no more Jack. Now we could occasionally fire up a Jackbox game while we're live here on Wednesday.
That's how David got his wrist injury by
I'll
doing
say
too
maybe we'll
much
do it next
Jackbox.
Hey, no.
His anaconda don't want none unless it's Jackbox.
No, you can only pull on hair so hard. Okay.
He was jacking. Reach for the
It's your boy, John. Your boy, Damon Bruce.
What about David Bruce?
He accepted my friend request.
Oh, nice.
I commented
Oh,
on
I
this
saw a
video, and I've got.
I saw a video.
He John.
He was in Ingleside. I think yesterday. I was like, oh, I know where that is.
People don't like Damon. I like Damon.
It's a neighborhood.
No, he's a good guy.
I like.
Oh yeah, I met him. The guy is down to earth.
Yeah, you went to
Me
one
and
of his
First Take
like
got a lot in
meetups,
common.
right?
We're about the same size. We
Like,
both worked at Cracker Barrel.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you might be related, but
I'm not gonna lie.
It's my
I wasn't
stadium.
the biggest fan of Larry Krueger, and then I met the guy. And
I love Larry, dude.
When you meet
Larry's awesome.
he is like the coolest dude. Like he will talk to you like a normal person. I told him, I didn't go to college, and Damon, hey, and Larry Krueger told me, hey, I didn't go to college neither, and I talk on at the time.
I went to college. There's a lot of
KNBR.
dumb kids in college. Trust me.
Right.
When it comes to
super
Larry,
dumb.
Yeah, like me. I went to. I got 2 degrees, and I'm fucking stupid as shit.
I always see Steve-O in Larry's room too.
So,
I love that. That's a good chat.
Yeah. Like his community is so down to earth. Like all of his fans.
I'm dumb as hell, but I'm smarter than Spongy.
I also
I'm
like
kidding.
the radio people. I used
Kidding.
To work on radio.
You're just a kid. That's
also
not by much though.
Tommy.
Some of these kids now, shit. You know what? Actually, that should be a talk
No.
for Kenny's thing.
That doesn't count.
Millennials
I
are
was
a
just
weird
fucking around.
generation that grew up with way more access to information than any.
Yep.
So the problem, one of the problems they talk about is the gatekeeping of millennials because they grew up actually knowing more than their mother and father at a certain point. Before it was a lot of disinformation, and it was just a bunch of good information out there because everyone wanted to share in the early goals of the internet. But of
Google
course,
it,
nobody
motherfucker.
takes that fucking well. Like nobody takes that fucking well. And now we're in the AI thing where we talked about on Friday. No one thinks for themselves anymore.
Well, we're gonna hit on
We've
that
lost
again
free
on
thought.
Friday. We're gonna hit on AI again on Friday. Don't worry
The
about it.
cone click is fucking lame.
Oh yeah, I don't mess with them.
Kenny.
I'm not even sub
I
to
don't-
him anymore. I'm not sub with Cone.
Read
Kenny.
anything. Watch
I'm sub
anything,
because I
don't-
want to hear what he says after the mini camp.
Yeah, my wife's birthday is
Yeah,
coming up.
I
on
love
Tuesday.
A
those.
waste of time is as a waste of time does. Okay.
Oh, what'd you say?
I like David.
That's all I
David's the
gotta
guy
say
I go
about those
camping
guys.
with.
Corona, what did you say?
I said my wife's birthday is coming up on Tuesday.
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Happy
Happy-
birthday.
Tell her happy early birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
Oh,
birthday.
come on,
Dude, we're already looking at her.
come on! That's my boy Jesse.
We're expecting potentially a June.
But Jesse could be. Go ahead.
I'm
I
okay with
forgot
Jesse
about all
and
these
Coach.
people.
I'm okay with Jesse.
No,
and
Aaron
Coach.
doesn't like Jesse.
I don't like the other guys too much. Jesse and Coach.
The Henley, dude, I troll Hensley. I'd call him Officer Hensley.
I
Corona,
can't even. I don't know why Hensley's. I'm sorry. I don't get
when's
the
your
Hensley.
girlfriend's birthday?
Ooh, my wife's
Yeah, your wife. Sorry, my
Wife.
apologies.
June 3rd.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
shit. I was about to say mine's coming up too. I was like, how funny would it be?
Damn.
What day is yours?
June 7th.
Oh,
Happy early birthday.
She's a Gemini.
yeah. Happy birthday to you, man.
She's the Gemini, so she's
Scorpio.
crazy like me, man.
Scorpios.
That's,
Oh, you know it. Hey, you know it.
Different personalities. You,
Oh, hell yeah.
I
She
never
saved
get
my,
bored of
she
you,
saved
babe.
my life.
I get a new girl every day. I wake up and you're just a different person every day.
No, I don't.
Corona's like that's my only woman. That's all I need.
Yeah, exactly.
We remember that deep conversation we had with Terrado?
Hell yeah.
That was great.
She saved my life, man.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good.
I thank God for her, man.
Hey, you know what, guys? It's getting late.
Just play Kane Brown, thank God, all the
It's time
time.
to
Oh
go.
shit, we've gone 3 minutes over.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
We
Like
have.
always,
We have.
like
We're all right.
always,
Well,
what we say,
I
fuck the
don't have the
Rams.
time limit
Dave,
thing going
Corona,
on.
you ever heard "Thank God" by Kane Brown from Georgia?
Nah.
I'm telling you, it's a very super cute country song where he's thanking God for his wife coming into his life, basically, and he actually does a duet with his wife. It's a beautiful
I got
song.
booted.
Your wife might love it. I don't know if
No,
she.
you removed yourself.
She might. She might. She might.
Yeah, thank God, Kane Brown.
Kenny got hacked by the
She might. She might.
Love
I'm getting hacked by the Rams.
I'm not glad I sing into my.
So
hacked.
So
Hacked by the
all right.
Rams.
So what we got going
Let's
on
wrap
for
it
the
up.
rest of the week? We got. Are you doing the Power 32 on Thursday,
Power
Kenny?
32 Thursday, 5 p.m. West Coast time, 8 p.m. East Coast time, and then Friday we got Kenny Lives Matter, where we
Well, you going live? You going live, Kenny? Or what?
Anybody's.
Hey, we could possibly be talking about how Africa is becoming 2 continents.
Wow.
It used to be because
A lot of people don't know about that.
There was
I only
water
want
where
to
the
talk about
Sahara Desert
aliens
was.
and nothing else.
You know, there's a big
I
desert
wanna
in
talk
Africa?
about-
Well, that used to be full of water.
I want to talk about Galians.
I want to talk about
Ooh.
why Kenny does not like
Joe Rogan
Sorry.
invited you to the group chat.
Wait, what? What was that, Dante?
I want to talk about why Kenny does not like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh man, there's
I
so
thought
many
that was
reasons.
I thought it was Kenny's favorite team.
There's so many
Damn.
reasons I don't like the Eagles.
Tommy wants to talk about
Kenny.
aliens. Why would you want to talk about Grant Cohn? Oh,
Aliens are real.
Oh yeah.
Just one finger in the butt.
Believe,
Just one.
believe.
What do you think E.T.'s finger
What?
really was for?
all right, folks. On that note, that's a good time. That's a good one to do it. You know, as Corey Davis says, go 49ers and F
Go Birds.
all 32 other teams or 31
Hey, especially
other
the
teams.
Rams.
I
Fuck the
messed up.
Rams.
Fuck the Rams.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fuck the Rams.
That-
We
that-
see Jim